You do. No
Live soon. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the latest episode of Morning Ritual. I am your host, Noir Enigma. Um,
Nor
I go by
Enigma
he,
is
they. We've
forgetting
got a
one important
fantastic
thing about
guest
his
today.
intro. It's
I've
that he is
I've muted you, Anita.
multi-award winning nominated the Noir
Oh,
Enigma. That just came through today.
this might be like a chaotic start to the show, and I'm sure you're wondering why. There are some things discussed in the green room about how my introduction would be done in extenuating circumstances. Um, have did you get Sam to help you? No, listen, don't pay attention to the chat. I am your host Noir Enigma. I go by Hive. You can find me every Monday over at Alt Haven for Beacon. Every Friday over on GenCon TV for table takes. And the Saturdays right here, and on Sundays for indoor adventures where I play Judas Iscariot. Anita's making coffee right now. So, Christian, why don't you tell us a little about yourself?
Hi, everybody. Hey, what's up? That's Christian, aka Fluffy Goomba, all over the place, all over the internets. Um, I am a TTRPG performer and educator here in the space. Uh, uh, and as you are making coffee and being chaotic, I think that's the perfect atmosphere to be around. Um, I guess I'm also award nominated, I suppose, at this point.
Yeah.
Uh,
Multi-award
multi-award
nominated.
nominated, yeah. So I'm in the same boat as Noir here.
I
Though
don't know what you're talking about.
Noir has technically won, so he is award nominated and award winning.
No, we listen. We don't need to. No,
Yes.
it's fine.
Multi-award winning and nominated.
No,
Damn.
stop.
Because you
Cut
have
it out.
won multiple awards. True.
The accolades, huh?
I didn't win the show won the awards.
Mm.
It was a group effort.
Well, as you're in the group, that technically means you, homie.
Well, I mean, like the awards were for things like best editing and best GM, which I am not those things.
And best ensemble cast. I wonder, like, oh man, who's in that cast? Oh snap!
I got carried. Oh, anyway.
I think that if your actual place, if your team wins the Super Bowl, you still get the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some people deserve it more than others. Looking, what's the wide receiver for the Chiefs that absolutely sucks? That's I can't remember, but anyway, so yes, I am very excited for this episode. For those of you that follow some of the things that I've done, I have had the pleasure of having Christian a few times at my table, and always just brings the heat. And you're in a lot of projects right now. So can you tell the people some of the things that you're doing right now?
Sure. Well, my long-standing campaigns are Tragic Theologian, Greek Myth Spy 5e campaign over on Total Party Kiss. I am on Vampire the Masquerade show that goes by the name of Darkness Over New Orleans over on Roll for Dylan. That's ROLL, the number 4 DYLAN. For Vampire the Masquerade starts over New Orleans. That's our final season. I mean, I was just in the Unprepared Casters Wanderhome game called And Back Again. And most recently with Noir, I was on Telltale Hearts' what was our game? What was the name of our show?
Hold on, I can remember it. I have it here somewhere.
You have it?
I
have it. Yes, I have Raiders of the Lost Tribe, which was a Haunted West game by Chris Pike. And before that, when we first technically not met, but first met in the TTRPG AP space was Queen's Court Games is Autumn Hellfighters Never Die. So.
And that's where I was just like, I need to sit at more tables with you because I have to confess, I loved your character, and I was like, I was having fun playing around with your character, but then after the first session, I was just like, oh, maybe I was a little too like maybe I was a little too mean because your character was like this very straight laced
Mm.
guy in like the neighborhood, like. You know that person in the neighborhood that's always about business and people kind of give them shit about it?
Yeah.
Like that was your character, and I was like, did I go too far on that? Like,
No.
was I okay?
That's the point of that's the point of a straight laced character. You always gotta have that dynamic in a comedy or in a setting where you have the chaotic nature of the world, and then just the straight guy, the straight man going, what the fuck? Like, sure, fine, I guess I'll go with it. Sure, I'll go to a party, I guess. Even though I would like to work. Capitalism is the
Oh.
true villain.
Even joking around about it, I just love how you receive that energy because you just turn it into something that's gold. But I more than that, I kind of want to know. This is the question that I love asking. Uh, Everybody that's in the actual play space because it's such a weird space to kind of find yourself in.
Mhm.
How did you start getting into doing actual plays? Like, how did you end up in this?
Was boredom. Well,
Yeah,
no.
the answer we usually get is the pandemic. So
Well, no. Because it wasn't even like it was like before that, honestly. Like I noticed that on TikTok, the space or the main creators or the main cliques in the TTRPG space were white as hell. And for no, it was what was it, No Nuance November. I was like, yo, this space is hella white, and people were like, yeah, you're right. And I got like, yeah, you're right. And a bunch of like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I was like, gotcha, you're the one. And in that recompense in that response, I actually got a response from Serenity, aka Click Lack Snack. And they're like, hey, you want to join my Greek mythology game? And I was like, fucking sign me up. And that pretty much launched into the career I have now. So
like
I will always praise Serenity for actually reaching her hand out and bringing me with
Trinity
them.
is the sweetest being.
They-
We just had her on. She's just fantastic. Well, so what's your character in this Greek mythology actual play? Because when Serenity was on, she mentioned that it was very free form, but you guys did something that put you on the clock. So I'm wondering if your character might have been involved in whatever that was.
Well, my character is Ragna of the Iron Claw Pride. They are a Leonin Econite fighter. And the thing about Leonin in that world is that they were the like primary, I guess, recipients of Prometheus's fire.
Oh.
And in doing so, Prometheus got punished as Prometheus does, but it
Mhm.
also punished the Leonin in the eyes of the gods. So they were severely punished by Zeus, and both Leonin and the gods don't like each other. But the Echo Knight part of it, which is my favorite part of it, is that my Echo is basically a failed version of my character from a timeline where we failed. It's so like
Oh,
we recently saw what that world looks like, and it sucked. We lost, and I was like, God damn it.
That's so cool.
there was a plot point very similar to that in Raiders of the Lost Ark, and that comes to mind where you're like, it's strange. Like if I had a nickel for every time this has happened, I'd have two nickels.
I'd have two nickels. If I had a nickel for every time I time traveled, and my time travel self was like, we gotta fix some shit, I'd have two. I got two nickels. And I'm cool with that. I love that kind of stuff. That kind of time travel is my favorite. It's just like I don't question how it happened. It happened. We're fucked up. You gotta change some shit. You're like, okay, all right, sure. Whatever you say, future me, you look fucked up. You look jacked.
You know what? I have to ask, if you had the ability to time travel back in time, to yourself, is there anything that you would like? Is there any warning that you would give younger Goomba?
I'd probably fuck that up. If I'm honest, I'd probably fuck that messaging up because I'd be like, is like I'd be more concerned of like how the message is conveyed, and I'd probably fucking give him a flash ass like warning from BVS. I'm like looking at myself through a portal, like, oh, I gotta forget this ever happened. Right, if there's I don't go to animate animation school. Go straight into film.
Oh,
That
that's
that would have been the
oh. So do you can you do animation? That I didn't know that about you.
I can't do it. I was storyboard
Mm.
storyboard focused. But like that semester where I was like, I'm gonna do animation. I love animation. I went through my whole life being like animation, yeah. And then like that first year, that first semester, I was like, this fucking blows. This is absolute garbage. I want to make like I was walking home from from class, and it was like nighttime. It was snowing. It was all poetic and shit. And then I stared at like a lamppost and snow was going past, and I was like, I want to do film. This animation stuff sucks. Oh,
Great Bay coming in with the puns. Sounds like you got storyboard.
I did. I did, and then Flash died, and I was like, man, that's a fucking sign. Oof.
Oh, I remember the death of Flash.
Mm-hmm.
Flash animations used to be. I used to spend so much time in Newgrounds. Like
Yep.
now folks don't even know what that is.
You
It
look
makes
like a
me
new grounds guy.
Hey, yo, fuck you.
You look like an E-Bombs World kind of
You look
person.
like a E-Bombs world guy. That's a roast that
Oh,
only millennials will understand. You look like you spent a lot of time on E-Bombs world.
I think that's the meanest thing you ever said to me. The ancient internet for man.
I was more of a Homestar Runner kid myself.
Ooh.
I was a Newgrounds and You the Man Now dog kid.
Oh,
Yep.
YKMMD. We missed that site.
Why do you miss it? You the Man Now dog is still around.
Is it
It's-
still around?
and still active.
Good
There
point.
are You the Man Now dogs about current events. It blows my mind.
Incredible.
Dedication is important, you know,
Listen,
and to any craft.
All right. Well, since we're talking about ancient internet, raise your hand if you were on Gaia Online.
I was
Gaia.
a Ragnarok online.
I couldn't get into
You know this.
forums. My black ass mom was like, "No, what the fuck? You don't know these people. Get the fuck out of here. Do it."
I was
Go
like
hang
on
out.
micro niche internet forums. I had my own forum actually at one point.
Nice.
We had like
I'm
8
gonna
dedicated users. It was good.
Who learned
I'm-
coding from MySpace?
I'm gonna say a
few things.
sentence, and I'm gonna know a lot by the response.
Mm.
I like your shoelaces.
Thanks, I stole them from the president.
You fucking nerd.
Jesus Christ. Jesus
You Tumblr kid, you. All right.
Fun fact, I was not on Tumblr.
Christ.
What? I wasn't either.
Yeah. I know your Tumblr username.
No, you fucking don't.
Oh,
Do you know my Tumblr
Yeah,
username?
I do.
shit.
What is it?
You want to say it out loud
You've
so
got
we
a
can all
Noir
look at
Enigma
it?
one.
Huh?
You have a Noir Enigma one.
Yeah, that's a newer one, but like my old back in the day Tumblr name, do you know it?
Why don't you just tell us? Why don't you
Tell us.
just
I'm
tell
pretty
us?
sure I deleted it, but it's the Butter Gang Bandit.
That's what I was thinking.
Buttercake
That was gonna be
Bandit.
my first guess was gonna be. it was
Cause
gonna
we
be Butter Gang
slick as
Bandit.
shit, boy.
You.
You're the breakfast boys.
We out here making noise.
All right, we got some questions. Now that we all feel suitably old.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, the first question that I have for you, I'm just getting to this question sooner and sooner and sooner. So let's just get to it.
Mm-hmm.
In the TTRPG space, there's a silent war going on between
Right.
folks that see these and understand that they're storytelling devices. There are others of us. I shouldn't say us. I don't count myself among the number. There are
Right.
others, however, who see these as the forbidden candy to be put in one's mouth and crunched.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm a part of a group called Dice Defenders. We try to inform the people that that's a bad idea. It's a choking hazard. It's a dental hazard. You shouldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
But the Crunch crew say forbidden crunch must put in mouth.
Mm.
Then there's a third group of fucking cowards that
Mm.
call themselves crunch responsibly
Mm.
because you can do something inherently responsibly, like having a safe game of Russian roulette. So I guess my question to you, Christian, is what side of this war are you on?
This is the difference
Hey,
between
Lamia.
passive perception checks.
Mm-hmm. Well,
No!
I was watching. The sleight of hand was really good.
thank you.
That was
I
great.
didn't want to see it. My
Mm.
brain was just trying to protect me. And
I'm someone who's I don't eat it. I don't do that personally. That's just not my thing. That was really, I'm a sucker for a bit. That's me. I'm a sucker for a full on
I
bit.
put that on TikTok, and all of TikTok will see
Good.
your sins.
Good. Fucking get those numbers up, homie. Like honestly, like you call me a fucking coward, but fuck you. That's fucking entertainment. Like if I see someone enjoying themselves, fucking enjoy themselves. People drink alcohol, people smoke weed, people fucking go in the cars without fucking seatbelts. People live dangerously every goddamn day. Like you can fucking die on swallowing your spit. Like there's no like the limits of death don't give a fuck about dice. That's as calculated as dice get. Like
Yeah, but dice are meant to be shared, and if you put them in your mouth, you are directly responsible for the spread of COVID.
wow, the direct response? Nah, you fucking that's wild. The direct response? Nah, that's motherfuckers coughing and wheezing, dying. That's old white people shit. Like that's like, come on now. Don't be trying to take the accolades away from them. Like they losing them by the day. They losing them by the benefits by the day. You heard like retirement just went up like 10 years. Like, what are you doing?
COVID D20.
COVID D20. It's COVID-19, not COVID D20. Come on now.
That's the newest system. You either win or you die.
Or you die. And honestly, they make edible dice now. Like, or you could just crunch on a dice if you feeling frisky. Like, that's all up to you. That's all up to you.
But then you're gonna go to the table, somebody's gonna be like, "Can I borrow your D6?" And they're gonna be eating slobber covered D6.
And then you're gonna be like, I don't know, can you there? And then you do that, and then that's how you mark your territory on the immediately. Like, if you don't fuck with the person, if you don't fuck with the person, then you do that right in front of them, and you see what they do. That's a litmus test.
Never trust any of your dice now. You've broken the community.
Then good. Bring your own dice, bitch. Don't touch my dice, motherfucker. Bring your own dice. How about that?
Communal storytelling we're supposed to share.
It's a community. Nah, get out of here with that. I'm Laura Baileying it. Don't touch my shit.
Marking my property, the new faction.
There's this game, all capitalism. Lift yourself up by your bootstraps. Get your own dice.
Get your own dice. It's 2024. You have to afford some shit, huh? Back, I get it back in the day. I get it back a few years ago where everyone was like new to the hobby. No, motherfucker, we all this together. Like you should have your own shit.
Still new to the hobby. You making it so? Are you gatekeeping TTRPG?
I'm gatekeeping dice. I'm gatekeeping dice. There's too many goddamn dice companies. You can get your own goddamn pair or a whole set. You need my dice. What you need my dice for? What kind of shit is this?
Hey, no, my dice is our dice, brother. What?
Hey, you're welcome to touch him. How about that? You welcome to touch him now? Shit. That's what I fucking thought.
You
Yeah.
got them all covered in look.
You want to touch my gook? You gonna touch it? All right. If you love me as much as you say you love me, it shouldn't matter. I brush my teeth. I use Colgate. I Listerine it up. My mouth is minty fresh.
You telling me all crunches keep their personal hygiene tip top? I call bullshit.
That's personal for every single person. Hey, no, not everybody in every single of those groups that you mentioned brush their teeth properly, which they should, and you fucking know it. So I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear nothing.
Listen,
Don't act like the crunch is specifically irresponsible.
Giving you sloppy makeouts, then don't eat your dice. It's the same thing.
So now we probably have to come to the next question,
Yeah.
which is, if you could play at a table with any 5 people,
hmm
you get to choose who the GM is, and you don't count towards the 5.
Okay. I don't count towards the
You
five.
get to
Okay.
you get to pick any system, who you playing with, what you playing.
Well, I've thought about this question a great deal. I have 2 sets of answers. I have my joke answer and my real answer. For the ha-has and hee-hees, I'm gonna go with Neil deGrasse Tyson,
Oh God.
Mike Tyson,
Okay.
the boxer, Mike
Yeah.
Tyson, the baseball player, Mike Tyson, the basketball player. Oh no, football player. You said I don't count towards the 5. And fuck it. Mike Tyson, the chicken and conglomerate.
Tyson Foods, yeah.
Tyson Foods, exactly. But if I had to give like a real answer, like besides the Oops All Tyson's dream match,
I mean, I
I'm
have a
pretty
brother
sure
named Tyson who is
that
into
game's gonna
JRPGs if you
end with
wanted
Mike
next time.
Tyson knocking Neil deGrasse Tyson the fuck out. And I don't know which Mike Tyson I'm talking about, but
Exactly.
I know one of them.
exactly. That's a dangerous
That's a
concept.
table of assholes.
Assholes of many different fields. It's a battle of the egos. Who's the best Tyson?
Oh God.
And I want Mike Tyson, the boxer, to play a wizard.
Muscle Wizard. I cast right hook at 9th level.
at 9th level, and you have to accept it because you're gonna say no to Mike Tyson. Have you seen that dude recently?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
about to fight one of
He's
the
gonna kill him.
Logans or
He's
one of
gonna
the
kill
Pauls.
Fuck, he's gonna kill him.
You know what? Here's my worry.
I saw
I don't think Jake Paul takes that fight unless he's certain Mike Tyson won't fucking kill him. So what
I mean,
I'm worried about.
Have you heard of the stipulations for that fight? He gets Jake Jake, right?
I don't know. It's one
One
of
of
the
the
boys.
Pauls. He gets to wear headgear. Mike Tyson doesn't get to knock him out.
Wait. What do you mean? One of the stipulations is Mike Tyson can't knock you out.
That's the stipulation. I don't fucking know, man. I don't fucking know.
Like, I feel like this is perfectly representative of what it is to be black in America, which is like you can compete, but everybody else gets to put on headgear. You can't go full force.
You can't go full force. I mean, I bet I saw those videos. I was like, those rules make sense. That Mike Tyson's gonna kill him.
I don't know. I saw the
Kill
video
that white
of
boy.
him training.
Yes, of him training. That's bad.
He does not train like a man who is the age that he is.
No, he's hitting that guy. He's hitting the pad so hard on that guy that his trainer's like, oh, still like.
I don't know that I have it within me to watch Jake Paul or whatever the fuck this kid's name is knock out Mike Tyson. I think that would hurt my melanin in such a way that I would pass out.
That's like when they had to watch Ali get knocked out by that one guy.
Oh God!
At his last match.
Yeah,
that would be our generation's version of that. Where we're all like, God, no, this isn't it.
I don't want to go to the barber shop and hear
Oh,
the one
Oh.
white guy who always brings up Rocky talking about like how Jake Paul knocked out Mike Tyson
I mean,
because it'll put his whole legacy in question.
I mean, Gray, they just brought up a very good point. Yes, noted noted stipulations follower, Mike Tyson.
Ask Holyfield.
And that was the one time. No, everyone just you gotta get us all punched. But going back to the question.
Yes, I'm so sorry.
That's all good. If my serious answer is like, what's their name? It's Simone Missick, who played Misty Knight.
Oh,
yeah. Nicole Bahari, who was from Sleepy Hollow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She deserves so much better than what she got.
She super does and did. Yep. There's Tiona Paris, who's Monica Rambeau.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is a good ass table.
And Angela Bassett.
That's
and
4.
As 4. And just for gotta add a little bit of more blackness. I'm gonna have my boy John Boyega join, and Ryan Coogler will be the DM. And they're gonna play they're gonna play Marvel Multiverse.
I want to watch this.
It's the blackest, most the non-cracked table I've ever made.
I would. God, that would be such a good table.
Mm-hmm.
God, that would be
Great
such a good
goals.
table.
Yeah. I know how to make them. I know how to.
That's a good. I would only change one thing about your table. I would change 2 things about your table.
Ooh.
I would replace John Boyega with Megan Thee Stallion. And I would replace Ryan Coogler with Ava DuVernay.
Oh, those are both good choices.
Let's just fucking go. Oh,
let's just go. Those are both very good choices.
Can I have $1 billion so we can make shit like this happen, please? Fuck, that would be so good. All right. Well, that was the punishment question because of all the crotching nonsense.
Right.
Now, don't make it cute. Don't give it a cute name. They don't deserve that.
Crunches. Put the hashtag in the chat, folks.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Crunchness on Infinite Earth.
Shit.
Take it back.
Somebody steals production for one moment.
That's all it takes. That's all it
You
takes.
hold it against them for the whole show. The next question.
Never forget. What's up?
You are the God Emperor of the TTRPG space. Any 3 things you want to have happen, you snap your fingers and it happens.
Mm-hmm.
What changes do you make to the TTRPG space?
Dang,
I can't ban you on your own channel.
I can't ban you.
I'm running this thing, baby.
What 3 things do I want to happen? That's an interesting question. Well, for one, I want all of the ignorant, terrible, just dregs of the TTRPG space and world. I got the power. I'm God. And just make them have their own space and just push them out. Just push them out into space, and hopefully they fly into the sun or a black hole or just get hit by a rogue meteorite or meteor. I make Rule of Cool just the rule. Let's see. What's a good third one? A good third rule. You're allowed to crunch if you want to. How about that? I'm God, bitch. What you gonna do about it? Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. You asked me the question.
Making the rule of cool and the rule of crunch the rules of the land.
You know what?
Yeah.
That's the end of this episode. We're ending it.
That's my ex. I'm out of here. I'm out
Fuck this show. I'm out of here. I quit.
That's my accolade right there. I made Noir quit. He quit his own show because of me. That's what I'm talking about. That's the accolade.
I'm starting a new show. It's called Brunch Summons. You know what? I'm gonna do my 3 wishes.
What's
now.
your 3 wishes? What are your
Yeah.
3 wishes, huh?
My 3 wishes are 1.
Mm-hmm.
I've had enough. All right. I don't have any more patience. I'm all out of patience.
Mhm.
Wizards goes completely defunct. Everybody that works for them finds a new job that pays
Mhm.
them more.
Mm.
Larian Studios opens a school. It teaches game designers how to make a game and to listen to the community to make the game better.
Mm.
And that every system gets a game as quality as Baldur's Gate 3.
And it's called Divinity Original Sin Infinity. Fuck you.
I want a Pathfinder game. I
Mm.
want an Urban Shadows game. I want a Monster Hearts game. I
this is
want a
money.
Thirsty Sword Lesbians game.
Mm.
I want it all.
I want it now. Mhm.
And my final wish, I get to punch all crunches.
You get to. Do they get to crunch? Do they get to still crunch? Even if after you
Every
punch?
time they crunch, I get teleported to their location. And I just get to steal off.
I'm gonna tell Mike Tyson to crunch or die, and he's gonna pop up in front of him and be like, "It's all for you. I'm coming for your life." And he's gonna bite it like with that ear.
I was waiting for you the
I
whole
was
time.
waiting for you all the
This
time.
was a trap.
I said it was a trap. Prepare for your life. It's over.
my wish is backfired.
Here comes the boom bap.
Here's Monkey Paw
I
that
didn't
wish
sign
on you
no
real quick.
contract for you. You don't get headgear.
You know. Instead of a mouth guard, I eat dice.
That would be the hardest shit. Listen. I hate crotches. I hate crotches with a furious passion. If there was a boxer that had a mouthful of dice instead of a mouthpiece and he won,
And he won?
I'd be a fan.
I mean, yeah.
I know it's hypocritical, but
Hey.
that would be the hardest shit on
That's
the
a generational talent right there.
planet. That motherfucker is a monster.
He needs to be stopped, but I'm not gonna stop him. Am I gonna tell him no?
That's
No.
a goddamn demon right there.
It's a monster.
He wants pain.
It's an entity. I don't even.
He
Oh.
likes it.
Okay, I can't hear shit nobody saying because I'm replacing my battery. Anyway, don't say nothing mean or I'm gonna cry.
Noir is an incredible GM and like really
Multiple award-winning and nominated.
Let's
both award-winning and
and
nominated.
we should be back.
Incredible.
It's crazy.
Okay, we're
Talented.
back.
Hey, what's up, bud?
I know.
What you motherfuckers say?
Well,
Hold
well,
on.
No, we're
only
just
only
talking
the
about
truth.
Crazy
only the
hell,
truth.
hey, you hell, you motherfuckers. Oh, that was me. I said you.
That's you,
motherfuckers.
yeah.
I didn't catch it, so
Mm.
I'll let it slide, whatever it was.
Mm.
Mhm.
Oh, good. That's good. We're glad that you let that slide because it's the truth what we said.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
it was probably some crotch nonsense, but
Mm.
we also haven't really talked about your TikTok, which is you have a presence on TikTok. So how did you get started in that regards, or was it kind of the same thing?
It's the same thing. Boredom. I was like, yo, like Vine was dead, and I was like, ah, shit. I was just about to join too. I guess that's fucking over with. And then I saw TikTok, and I was like, you know what? I could use a new app on my phone. Like this Facebook shit sucks. Like I need a new social media to join. And TikTok was it. And you just get lost in it, and you pick up a hobby
Yeah.
in the space. You pick up like cosplay in this place. And I was like, I could cosplay. I had never cosplayed before, but these motherfuckers doing it. And this shit looks easy. And then I did. I was like, this shit. Oh, this is a hobby. I'm in it now. And then that just kind of grows, and you snowball to different fandoms and niches, and eventually you're here. Because like I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for TikTok. So, um,
Yeah.
like
How you feeling about this whole ban nonsense?
it speaks more of the politics of our nation than it does anything else. Priorities are fucked up.
Yeah.
Like I recently had read something about like homeless people are now building houses, and the Republicans are like, no, not like that. Don't build. We said
When we say
bootstraps.
lift yourself up by your bootstraps, we didn't mean for you to lift yourself up
By your bootstrap.
bootstraps.
We didn't mean like be successful for yourself. We meant be successful for capitalism. You're like, oh god damn it. This is where we are. Where corporate like I like we make jokes like how the corporations. No, corporations fucking run this shit. Corporations and fucking packs and shit. Like
You know, it's bad when you play a game like Cyberpunk, and some of the things the corps do in that game are nicer than what our government's doing, like right now.
Right now, like I was not blind to it, but I was making a game or a world or homebrew world in Cipher System, and I was like, what's a good uh world setting? Oh, a corporocracy, I think is what it's called.
Yeah.
Where it's literally what we're turning into, or what we are, where it's just corporations run the world, or run the city of New York. And I was like, I gotta think about my life. Like I'm living it. I'm already living with BBEGs in my life. Like what the fuck?
For real. You're like, we ain't getting no loot.
Yeah, like this is supposed to be fantasy.
I feel like we're living in a game with the most stingy GM possible.
Like, it's just like, man, I wish a BBEG would burn this shit down. I want the system just to get a hard reset. Like this need like we need to just
I think it's time for Nero to fiddle while Rome burns.
Yeah, it's time for just to hey, jokes, CIA agent, it's time to burn some shit down. Like time to re-roll some shit. Like we need to re-roll some stats. This is like
Yeah.
I'm dying. It's Dark Souls over here. I want to like we should already be in like
That
not even near Star Trek, but we should be like in maybe Armored Core or some shit. Like I want.
Listen, in order for Star Trek Utopia to happen, we've got to have World War III to happen first, which is real sad.
I mean, it's already happening. It's already here, and we're just like, man, social media is the most powerful and the most useless thing on the goddamn planet. Like, you can show anybody the evidence of things happening, and people will go, I don't know. I didn't know. I don't know what I'm looking at. Like, fuck you.
like here's the I'm gonna give you trouble. Like I'm gonna give you trouble for this a little bit. And I'm trying to figure out how to say it. I feel as though a lot of our problems stem from the same kind of people. And I'm not saying that in a racist way. Like, hold on, this is
CIA, listen to us, all right? Not in that way.
I feel like older generations
gotta die
of cis guys
gotta go
are fucking up everything for everybody.
Hey, cis guys and gals, man, like, hey,
okay, you know what, here's what I mean by that. We have mass shootings far more than anybody else, and the majority of the time it's a cis guy, right?
Yep.
The one time it was a trans person, Fox News loses their mind. Like, this is the evil of trans people. They were on it
like flies on shit. Like,
I'm like, it was one. It was like, and I'm not excusing it. I'm like saying it's one. Why don't we have that same kind of heat when it's in the pattern. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
I wonder why.
I mean, we all
I
know
wonder
why,
why.
but it's getting to the point where it's just like we all know the game. Can we stop acting? Listen. We know what the game is.
Mhm.
Can we just be honest about it? I would respect Fox News if they went. There's another mass shooting, but don't worry about it. It was a white guy. Like if they did that, at least I'd be like, all right. At least I'm not being gaslit.
It's a gaslighting society, Noir.
Well, good thing it was the last
And I'm
Infinity
sick
Stone.
of it. Just be honest.
No, they think we're stupid, man. They think we're dumb.
Like, there's that Onion skit that's just like, this white girl has been charged with murder, and the judge has sentenced her to the most severe punishment possible. The judge has instructed the jury to imagine little Rebecca as a 25-year-old
Black man.
beefy black guy named
Yeah.
Tyrone.
Yeah, give him the black man sentence. You're like, no.
And all media representation of her will now be changed to this fiction. It's just like the big way.
Cultural resets. The Onion.
Oh God! Look, I feel so bad for the Onion because it's just like there's no jokes anymore.
They can't beat real life. You can't
You
beat that shit. You
really
can't beat
can't.
this shit. Like it's insane that you can't beat real life as a satire because satire can't keep up. Imagine losing your job because reality is worse.
The longest running joke from them is every time that there's a mass shooting, this can't keep happening from the only nation where this consistently happens.
Happens,
They
yeah.
always post the same article every time. Like, and at this point, it's just sad.
It's sad.
Right? You used to go to the Onion to laugh, but now it's
Now
just
just
like
cry.
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 Maybe that's
Just
why it's
cry.
called The Onion.
Self-fulfilling prophecy.
Wow.
Self-fulfilling prophecy.
I
That's good.
forgive you for the crunch sense now because that was good.
You're welcome.
I don't approve, but I
Mm.
forgive.
Mm.
All right. So here's the next question that I have for you.
What's up?
You have an angel investor.
Mhm.
They will give you as much money as you ask for
Mhm.
to put together your dream actual play. What does that look like?
That looks like the studio space. The studio space I recently went to. It's called Brooklyn. That's an excellent has an excellent staging in the back of this space, and it's like I could see live shows going on there for a foreseeable future because Stella Luna recently did one in that space, and I was like that.
Yes, Stella Luna moving to New York has been like an event.
Yeah, they were like, I'm making moves, and I was like, cool, sick. You got the money for it, fucking go for it. Oh man. And if you move into New York, you must got the money for it. Goddamn, this city is a nightmare.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, you should. And like you just, so I rent that studio space out. And then I just have a cast and crew like live in New York. Like I'd rent out a hotel floor, and we just kick it on that floor. I'd have the character all paid for by like a professional like comics artist, of some like Dan Mora quality.
Ooh.
Yeah, like overlays all paid for, like double rates and shit. For players, GMs, and the artists and stuff like that. And then I would just play games to piss white people off. Just piss the old guard off. Recently we established the Reclaimers, and I'm just reclaiming shit. I'm like, yo, like you like old fantasy, you like Tolkien. I'm taking that shit. I'm making all the Uroks and Orcs hillbilly ass motherfuckers. And all the elves and dwarves gonna be black, and we gonna be like, problem.
Like, you know what? I've had a thought about this, which is like, elf names sound a little bit more like black names than white names to me, right? Like Elrond, like
Elrond?
I know the Elrond in the hood. Like,
Ayo,
Hey,
talk to
yo.
Elrond real quick. Oh, you mean
Elrond.
Elf on the Block? You mean Elf on the Block? Sick.
Legolas,
Oh,
Legolas.
yo, that motherfucker legs, man.
Yo, Elrond.
What your eyes see, homie? What your eyes see? Like
Legolas
exactly.
sounds like a Hispanic name. Like, let's go.
But like, yeah, just spend the rest of my
Yo,
days playing games specifically to piss off old white nerds.
I've never heard of an elf named Kyle. Kyle. Kyle the elf.
And just show them how fantasy should be done, because y'all fucking it up for everybody.
Yeah, oh, it's true. It's true.
There was
Like-
that Twitter image where it's like, what's the difference between sci-fi and fantasy? And it's like, instead of black people, you got robots or aliens. Instead of black people, you got magic spells and orcs. It's like true.
Yeah. Like, but the thing is, like, a lot of these stories I feel exist to show people, like, hey, treating people with respect and building union between cultures is the way to go. Like, it doesn't matter how obvious the messaging is. Like, look at how people are reacting to the X-Men.
Ooh,
Oof.
ooh,
Oof.
ooh. I mean, I'd never see. There are times in my life where I've never seen more people being exposing themselves as bigots as those who are supporting the executioner. I'm like, man, you realize that's the bad guy in the scene, right? That's the bad guy in the junction. Like he is
It hard
framed.
too. He literally says the thing.
He says it. His name is Executioner, for fuck's sake. Like, come on. At this point,
The only thing he was missing was a "Make America Great Again" hat. Like, that's literally the
I mean,
only
it's
thing.
the scene is that, like, they're holding the signs up, they're storming the Capitol. It's right there, and like, dude, like you can't go. Oh man, this guy who's beating up Scott Summers. I get what he means. No, you can't. No, you can't be this dumb. You can't. Oh no, you are this dumb. I'm fuck giving you credit. No, I can't believe I gave you credit to be smarter than that.
The absolute
you.
lack of media literacy
So,
is
I was so
astounding.
livid when I saw that. I was so lit. I was like, you like, there's that give like, are we the baddies? Like, motherfucker, looking in the mirror and shit. Like, come on.
Hamlet looks gay.
How did you fucked up media literacy with the X-Men though? It's so obvious.
Yo,
Yeah.
the X-Men, the people who are the real fans of the X-Men, just being like, why does Gambit look like that? It's like, motherfucker, that bitch has been that way since the 90s.
His outfit is bisexual lighting.
It's
What are you talking
bisexual
about?
lighting, hot pinks and shit. Like, motherfucker.
His power is
His
bisexual.
power is bisexual. That motherfucker is flaming. Like, you might as well call that motherfucker the Human Torch. God damn. Like,
Also, have
What?
you never seen any piece of media from the 90s if you're bitching about crop tops? I've seen
Like-
Will Smith wear a crop top. I've seen fucking Mario Lopez wear a crop top
Jackie
in the
Chan.
90s. Like, it's a
let's send us
thing.
pictures.
Like, back in the day, and this wasn't this
More
This
men
was
wear
sa-
crop tops.
this was said in a hateful way, but I'm reclaiming it.
As you should.
Because we were playing as kids, we were playing the X-Men Sega Genesis game.
Mhm.
And I loved Gambit, and my cousin made fun of me because he was like, Gambit's gay. And I'm like, no, he's not. And he said, and this is the line I'm claiming. He's so gay, he's gay in the eyes because his eyes are pink.
In
So
the eyes
I'm
of Fred.
taking that back. He's gay in the eyes. Even his eyes are
I mean, I mean, spoilers for a 97. He kind of he get like my boy struggling with love right now.
Ooh.
Rogan Magneto was going for it. I'm like, okay, we can continue with some shit. All right. Keep dropping the queen card. I'm all sad for my boy.
And they, I'm not gonna keep talking about it. I don't want to spoil things, but they did one of my favorite characters a little dirty, but I know the storyline that leads to, so I'm not as mad.
Mm-hmm. Respect the queens.
I could have done it. I could
respect
have
your
done without
queens.
it being without the first 2 episodes. That's
Respect
all
your
I'm gonna say.
queens. Hey, it's the journey, not the destination. Our melanin will strike again.
Oh, but I appreciate them doing. They did the X-Men so much justice.
Mm.
Oh my god! Like in all of the movies, all they ever have Storm do is maybe a lightning bolt here or there. In this show,
Queen, the queen,
queen shit,
the goddess,
queen shit.
the goddess.
I just need them to get Jade Cargill to play her in the movies. Please. Please. Listen, I know I said I'm giving up on uppies.
I need
but I lied.
I need the blackest, strongest woman you got.
I need African goddess uppies.
I need 1159 dark uppies.
I need that Mohawk pantsuit uppie. Motherfuckers was finding everything to complain about with this show. I swear to God.
Everything. It blew my fucking. I'm like, dude.
I'm an X-Men fan, and I don't know why they made the X-Men woke. Why is Storm wearing what she wore canonically in the comic book?
Why is Morph not binary? I'm in my. Fuck off.
The thing is, all of the problems that's killing our world right now are from people like this. Is what I'm saying.
Yep. 100%.
Listen, here's the test. And I might be evil for this, but if you use woke in a certain way, I feel like you should be shuttled off the planet.
No, you should be shot. You don't get the luxury of going to space, motherfucker. That's for cool people.
Let them be some other species problem. I don't want it anymore.
I don't want to spread that. That's if we have the power to end it, we should end it. Like fuck sacrificing the future. Like I'm done with that shit.
Lord knows our future God. Fuck it.
Nah, fuck.
You should see how I react when people my age say they're getting a house. It's almost like they told me they could fly. Hey, I'm like, how did you do it?
What genie did you summon?
You do?
What did you do?
You get a house?
to get a house. Jesus. This country's fucked.
Yeah, it's over. That's this TikTok that I love though. It's this guy because there are these TikToks that's just like other countries will pay you to move here. And the guy goes, listen, it's all well and good that other countries will pay you to move to there, but what I want to know is, do they like niggas?
Do they like niggas? Do they like? That's so honest to God question. That's an honest to God question.
Because we can't go nowhere.
Not a goddamn place.
What? Like I want to find the first racist. I want to find the first person that was like, hey, I'm gonna spread shit about black people. And I just want 30 minutes with him in a room. I
want 30 minutes with him. I want a whole day. He doesn't get time. He doesn't get time off. Ain't no breaks. You mean 30 minutes? That's not enough. Like,
y'all better hope we never find. Time. That's the real race. The real race is whatever race finds time travel first wins the game. Because I'm telling you, if black folks find it first, we fucking the Dutch up. I'm telling you. A bunch of Dutch motherfuckers finna get jumped by the God. Wow, black folks from the future.
Fucking Nuck when you fucking starts playing. A-Town
They're like,
Stomp is going off.
what is that noise?
Fucking, you fucking hear it.
First off, the image of a bunch of Dutch motherfuckers from the past hearing Nuck if you look.
You hear Just Blaze. Ding, 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 ding.
Bro, that's the sound of our salvation. Nuck if you look. Our ancestors will be free.
Nah, it's Nuck if you buck, A-Town Stomp, fucking what the fuck? What's the violin?
I got 5 on it.
I got 5 on it.
A soundtrack version. Coming in like a horror movie. Just Dutch motherfuckers getting snatched. The Dutch, the Germans, English, Spanish, French, all colonial Europe
disappeared.
Oh, and you know what?
Mm.
Listen. I'm not even going like this is the unity. Like this is so fucking. This is gonna be the episode that gets me in trouble. Like Derek Chauvin in jail got stabbed up real nice by by this Mexican gang, and that is what I call community. Like,
yeah, solidarity.
And so,
exactly.
Yeah, in return, if we get a time machine, we are going to get Columbus and we gonna give them to our indigenous brothers and sisters and just sit back.
Hold on. I'm looking something real quick. Like if
I get a shot off of Columbus, just one, but then I'm giving them.
We even got to go for that far for Columbus. We even got to go far for Columbus. I'm fucking Yolanda up for fucking Selena. Yeah, that's where you start. That's where you start. That's where you start. I'm fucking Yolanda up. Yolanda getting to work.
I'm gonna ask first. You gotta be. Listen. You
gotta. I'm not taking the first shot. I'm not taking the first shot. This is a line. Like everyone gets one stab. That's it. They want one.
I don't even want to stab. I'm polite. I'll just take a stomp because I'm a gentleman.
Wear your heaviest boots.
Just straight up steel toe Timbos.
Put the clackers on them, just like get a cloud.
What if the show turned into?
I love this.
Oh, it's about teach every Jesus, isn't it? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think we gonna roll a critical. Oh, Columbus.
Yo, we gonna roll a crit all over Columbus. Cough on that motherfucker.
You think you slick with smallpox? Let me introduce you to COVID.
Oh man, would rock his socks off. Oh man, he wouldn't last a day. Give him a McDonald's Sprite out of spite and watch him melt.
It's spicy.
Just that Donald Glover. Good.
Yo, I think I want to run a campaign of just time traveling POC.
That's just the time haters. That's the
time haters.
It's just the time haters, man. Fucking like Jordan Foot. What is his goddamn name? Nat Turner and join him and fuck some white people up, and then fucking going to John Wilkes Booth fucking his shit up. Like,
hey Nat, I like your plan, but let me introduce you to something in the future that they call the AR-15. They really don't want to get rid of these, so let's give them a reason to.
Yo, like I got this thing. It's called the M21A Abrams. It is effective. I have what they call an AC-130. It gets rid of motherfuckers real quick. You want to change the world? There it is, right there.
This is called an automatic shotgun, and what it does is it disappears racists.
It's trench. They make a trench in their body, like that's it, and they're done for.
I need this camp. This would be the actual play that gets actual play shut down.
Oh, it's this over. Like that's a wrap. Like
Oh,
Time haters. End times ORC system.
I was thinking that. I love the in-time system. It's so good. Uh, oh, I know I have other. I know we have other fucking what's it called segments,
Questions?
but
Right.
this has just been too much fun to think about. All
Yeah.
right, but all right, here's
Mm.
get back in the host mode, and not
What's up?
vindictive black guy
what's-
mode.
I got you.
Uh,
If you need a
I
second.
mean, we can do both.
I mean,
Hey,
we could do.
Hey, Arsenio was the happy black guy for too long. We gotta make up for lost time.
What would you say that your signature move is as a player?
Monologuing.
Yeah.
I could speak you with the best of them. Speak you with most of them. Mostly because I can't shut the fuck up. And I learned that it's a good way to stop saying and if you just keep speaking until someone stops you. It's that monologues and generally kind of falling into the leadership role of a group of a team. Being straight man
Yeah.
is usually my go-to or the fallback because I see everyone else going nuts and I'm like I gotta give my GM some normalcy. I can't let all of us go off the rails. I gotta give my GM someone to reach out to and be like help.
I appreciate it. Sometimes I'll be in the corner like, somebody
Help! Someone help me tell the story. Like we can't keep doing side missions. Don't add anything.
I've got a new question that I'm introducing on this episode. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Shit. All right. Cool.
What two characters of yours do you think would have the most fun interactions? Like if you could somehow clone yourself and be at a table, what two of your characters do you think would hit it off? What would be the most interesting to watch? And tell us a little bit about those characters.
Okay. Okay. There was a character I played that was a monk. Monk is my favorite class of any and all games I play. If I can play a monk, I'm playing a monk. There's a monk I played who what's the critical role fucking
Dagger part?
No, the critical role subclass that they made for monk.
The
Cobalt Soul.
yeah,
Cobalt
that's
Soul.
the one.
I made a Cobalt Soul monk, and we rolled some magical shit. And my character opened essentially a tome that broke his mind, so he could see the fourth wall. And so I got to play a fast talking insane person for a bit. So I would probably have them, and I would like look at the DM specifically. I'd be like, hey Mike, could you help me out here? Could you like roll the die real quick and just like see if I could get like a hint or something? And that was real fun to play.
Hell yeah.
And another character a character that would bounce off of them would probably be the straight man in that relationship. Would probably be Maximilian, who is the character I play for Darkness Over New Orleans, who is a gangrel recently promoted to Primogen. Who until like 3 months ago was just a normal gangrel, and then he was like, I'll help this white man out. Mistake. Biggest mistake of his life. And now he's thrown in the shit with a bunch of werewolves and Macaulay, which are just reptilian werewolves, and it's just a fucking mess. And I wish for a break. I need some good guys in my life. I can't. My play is so full of bad guys. It's so fucking full of bad guys. And I'm like, please, I need someone to look at the god of the world I'm in and being like, stop. Get some help. Because I like they're I know it's the world of darkness, but like, dude, I need some brightness in my I don't even want sunshine. I just need a breath if I needed to take one. Or it's like all these bad guys are older than us, and that when old means stronger. And I'm like, man, what the fuck? I just like give me like a child to beat up at this point. Like, god damn. So I'd want Max because Max is a character I'm very proud of.
Hell yeah.
For
I
sure.
I really want to do. Excuse me. I really want to do more World of Darkness stuff at some point.
Like I was legit told by GM, it's like I like you play a character that's not World of Darkness at all, and I was like, I don't know what to tell you, Chief. This is my first one. Because I play Gangrel, and Gangrel is supposed to be like dirty, dingy, gross motherfuckers, and I'm like, no, proper suit and tie.
I like it when you
uh,
play
uh,
against type for in Vampire though. Like,
yeah, it's
yeah,
fun.
straight
Like
laced Gangrel is not what you would expect, and it's a good, interesting take on the character.
I was looking at all the symbols, and I was like, I like that one the most. That one's a wolf. I get that. I understand what that means. Chosen.
It's the wolf
And
in
like
sheep's clothing. What are you talking about? Like with
exactly.
suit and tie.
With a suit and tie. And Mike Max is like he hates politics. I kept some of the Gangrel stuff where like he hates politics. He hates trouble. Loves that he lives in a city. He hates nature. He hates he recently started talking to animals, and our GM introduced a gang of a murder of crows that are basically from upstate New York. And they're super cool and they love jewelry. And I'm probably gonna be tasked with commissioning some bird jewelry for them, to make sure our relationship goes smoothly. Uh, that's the politics I'm interested in. I'm interested in animal politics, not get murdered by other clans politics. That shit sucks.
I feel that. I was in a Changeling the Dreaming game,
Mhm.
and I was more than Fey politics. I was interested in meeting the Raccoon King of Toronto.
Nice. That's where the real entertainment is.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm gonna need you to repeat that. The what king of huh?
Raccoon King of Toronto.
That makes sense. I'm down with that.
He's a he's a very large, leucistic raccoon.
Nice. Good for him. for them.
And he's not awakened or anything. He's just a raccoon.
Just a raccoon. Yeah. Just animal is great. TTRPGs are crazy.
I'm like,
TTRPGs are
That is
fun.
all my Eshu wanted to do. Was just meet this raccoon king,
Yeah.
and have our Puka translate for us.
Fantastic.
does the raccoon know that he's king,
Yes.
but he's not awakened?
No. He just know that he's in charge of these other raccoons.
That just makes sense.
They all answer to him.
I really want to play more World of Darkness because I have a lot of questions.
Man, I cursory glance at Water Darkness. I was like, wait, hold on. Well, back it up.
Honestly, I have always been more of a werewolf fan myself, so
Hey,
that's the one that I want to.
if I could choose werewolves or vampires, I go werewolves.
Werewolf every time. Werewolf
Mhm.
every time.
Werewolf every time. Or mage. Fucking.
I
heard,
don't know
I heard
anything
some.
about mage.
I don't know nothing about. I've heard some like cursory things about mage. I'm like, damn, motherfucker. Like, the thing I heard was the craziest thing was like, if you're caught, you explode.
Wait, what?
If you're caught doing something and the person that sees it, I think is like either believes it or like believes it, you die.
You gotta be real careful who you do magic around.
Yeah, you lift the veil of over their eyes, and therefore you're punished for it.
Yeah.
So you're gone.
Well, okay.
Like if you introduce the technology too fast, that's too fantastical, and they're like, oh, I understand this is magic. Dead.
Well, fuck. The World of Darkness does not fuck around.
They don't
Does
fuck
not-
around when
you-
it comes to revealing anything to regular folk.
You get
I mean,
punished.
honestly, the punishment's not that bad if you, as a werewolf, show off the fact that you're a werewolf. It's just that whoever sees it goes crazy because you're like, this ain't real. This can't be real.
This is it. This is
Nope.
this is
I don't
That's
believe
basically
this.
the consequences for changeling stuff too. Is if you reveal too much of, you can inflict madness upon folks.
Jesus.
In werewolf, it's called delirium.
Yeah, in changeling, if you could also drain humans of their joy and imagination
Oh,
as a way to
Also
fuel your fey
capitalism.
powers.
Yeah.
But if you do
Yes.
it too often, you inflict banality, which is the opposite.
Right.
So working a corporate job inflicts banality and
ah,
fills your imagination and joy.
Ah, message.
message.
Message received.
Message. Man.
Wait, I gotta do a test real quick. Hey, babe, do you know the reference message
No,
by chance? Do you know where that's from?
I don't.
I love you.
You gotta show them that movie.
I know. There's a movie called hold on, let me look up the whole
The
name of the
whole
movie.
title.
Don't drink juice. There it is. Here
In
you
South Central.
go. Okay, here it is. The whole name of the movie is Don't Be a Menace to South Central While Drinking Your Juice in the Hood. It is a hood classic.
It is
And
a classic. It is every black movie in the early 90s, mashed up into one,
Yep.
directed by the Wayans brothers.
We have a problem here.
Fucking Duke. Jesus Christ. I need to watch it. I need to watch that movie again. It's been too long.
Yeah.
I like watching things to see how well or poorly they age.
Oh, this
Ooh.
is not gonna age well.
It's aged like milk.
I'm just letting you know off the bat. There's gonna be some problematic language. Well, we are almost at half, but before we go to half, you are working on a massive project.
Sure.
May 4th and 5th. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, sure. I am currently, we are currently at Telltale Hearts with collaboration with Telltale Hearts, setting up a May 4th and 5th. Those are known as Star Wars Day, the Star Wars days. May the 4th be with you, and Revenge of the 5th. I'm running a TTRPG charity double stream, 12 hours each. It's gonna be a couple of games each day, doing charity work for Black Girls Code. Correct, yes, Black Girls Code. And it's any TTRPG you can think of, as long as you can set it or make it fit with the Star Wars universe. And it's BIPOC focused, because I was sick and tired of seeing the hate that BIPOC people were getting in the space, just in cliche fashion. And I was like, you know what? I want to show those people, those blank Google document people, those milk custard spoiled brat ass bitches, that people of color exist no matter where you go. We will always be here. We will always take space. We will always tell stories.
Yeah, right.
Because we can, we should, and we will. And so I'm gathering up as many people as I can to do that, to tell stories of all kinds, of all flavors, of all nationalities and colors and all that jazz. Because our stories deserve to be heard, and I'm going to yell it on this stage
Hell yeah.
and raise money for it.
You know, it got me to thinking a Coyote and Crow Star Wars skin game would be
fire.
Fucking sick.
Yeah.
I'm not the guy to run that.
No.
But if somebody were,
Yeah.
ooh, that would be sick.
I just want to prove, but even though it doesn't need to be proved, I want to prove that we exist in the space. I want to prove that our stories are worth hearing. I want to prove that our stories can matter. Even though we don't need to prove these things, I want to make sure these motherfuckers know that we here and we ain't going nowhere.
Goddamn right.
Hell
Goddamn right.
So,
speaking of, have you seen the trailer for The Acolyte yet?
I fucking have it. I was so hyped for it. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. And then my brain went sad and like, they ain't here no more because they got rid of them. They got rid of them. They got all rid of all the people of color. And I was like, oh no, the future is darker. But The Acolyte looks great. I'm so excited for
They got Carrie Ann Moss. They got Trinity.
They got Trinity to talk about Star Wars. That's great.
But off that hype, that's a great place for us to take a break.
Mhm.
So let's do that because
Right.
it's time to be human for a second.
Yeah. So we're gonna take a break. Take some time to hydrate yourselves. Do some human things. We'll be right back. And while you're at it, check out the Morning Ritual Patreon. We got stuff on there. Maybe.
We're
Back
gonna
us.
start doing more watch parties. So if you want to watch silly movies, or you want to watch movies that I swore I would never watch,
Mm.
then
Like what?
Like Studio
I
Ghibli.
What?
I refuse to watch a Studio
You
Ghibli movie.
refuse?
But I'll tell you this much:
But that man hates his son. You gotta watch that. You gotta watch that.
if we get 10 people in the Patreon, I'll watch a studio. For every 10 people we get in the Patreon,
Wow.
I will watch a Studio Ghibli movie. So we get 10 people, I'll watch one. We get 20 people, I'll watch two.
Mm,
So there's my deal.
yeah. Oh, I should mention. The sign up sheets are going into the end of the month for the Star Wars event. So please, we
Yes,
need as much help as possible.
If you
Oh,
want
yeah.
to post
for
that,
that.
I can throw
I
that in
can
chat.
post it. I will post it while we're being human. But
Sounds
Nohara,
good.
you gotta watch the Studio Ghibli movies
The
again.
only one I want to watch is the latest one that came out just because I want to hear Robert Pattinson put his whole Rob pussy.
God damn it. Pussy shit. I hate it. I can't. Ugh.
He
All
put
right.
his whole Robert Pattinson into that voice acting performance.
Christ.
And on that note, we're gonna hit break. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
And we're back. Hello.
Yellow.
Well, hello.
Welcome back in to the second half of our show, lovingly titled The Dark Roast, where it's just more of the same, but we gave it a fancy title.
Hmm.
To make it
I
seem more
okay.
important. Okay.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I have to be honest. I was jamming because I thought the music I was listening to was the whole music, and it turns out the Bluetooth was on my headphones and it was playing my iPad. So I was like, oh, okay,
He had some tunes in there.
yeah. I thought, man, Anita really does give a shit about copyright strikes because you play some bangers. But yes, welcome to the Dark Roast. You know what? I feel like we should just jump right into it. With a segment that we have lovingly named Petty Prime Time. This is where if you have something on your chest that you need to get off it, you can let it fly. This is where you subtweet IRL, and of course, we always model the behavior which
That's why
we
Noir's
expect
going
from our
first.
guests. That's why Anita's gonna go first.
I already said it. You're going first.
Yeah, I need to set it first. You gotta go. I'd back you up, my brother. I'd back you up, but
Okay.
you weren't quick enough this time.
Yeah, this time you got me. All right. I mean, it's not even really a subtweet
It's just a
because
tweet at this point.
it's just a tweet at this point. What more does Watsy have to do to convince you motherfuckers to stop giving them money? Listen,
Noir, but the Black Wizard of the new book.
the fucking wizard, she's black. That's great. That you can use that as inspiration to make a black wizard in Pathfinder or some other system. Listen, they had a golden goose. Everybody and their mama loved Baldur's Gate 3.
Sure did.
And there's no reporting that says this is the case, but let me ask you something. If you are a multi-billion-dollar company and a game designer came and made a game based on your IP and it is lauded as one of the best games ever made, do you A, give them whatever the fuck they want so they stay, or B, do whatever the fuck Watsy did that convinced Larry and maybe I should move on?
You you fire them immediately. That flash in the pan is over with.
Like,
Lightning in a bottle, shatter it.
Literally, Watsy is the farmer with the golden goose, and they keep killing the golden goose.
Yeah.
I just
Hasbro got that shotgun on lock. Hasbro does not. Hasbro and Watsy. I'm gonna say Hasbro more because fuck Hasbro. I got beef with Hasbro. We talking Dark Bros. I got a fucking conniption fit with Hasbro's ass.
Bro, it's just like I truly believe they feel like the letters D and D is what makes all the money and not anybody involved with actually making the products. It's like it's not the brand. It's the people behind the brand. And they don't get it because if you make a shit game, Dark Alliance, which is based on Forgotten Realms, you get fired.
Yep.
If you help make a brilliant game on the Forgotten Realms,
that wins game of the
Baldur's
year.
Gate 3, you get fired. So you can't win with this company.
You can't win.
So fuck them. Stop.
Fuck Hasbro. Hasbro has ruined more things for me in my lifetime than I'd love to admit. Hasbro has legit ruined Power Rangers, Transformers, fucking D&D, MTG. Like Hasbro can go eat ant dick. Like for real, like it's like a company that big. Like
I don't get it. I don't get how do you
but they want the bonuses. They want their bonuses.
How do you keep fucking up? All you have to do
is nothing.
It's nothing. Like, and then they start running into problems where it's just like, oh, we didn't realize we had AI art. We don't know how that got past us. I don't know. Probably because you fucking fired a bunch of qualified individuals that made you billions of dollars year after year. Right before Christmas. That's how it happens.
Yep.
And I feel like if you're in the space, you probably know somebody that's been touched by these layoffs. And like all it takes is Wizards going, hey, we're gonna slap red dragons on Converses. Buy our shit, nigga. And like y'all forget that they fired a bunch of your friends before Christmas.
Some Tiamat ones is looking fresh.
What do they have to do to get you to go, maybe I'll buy something else? Like they've got these jank little fucking D20 toys that turn into beholders that look like legit 90s Happy Meal toys. And I know motherfuckers that are like, I'm gonna buy all of them. Okay, all right. Like, no judgment, but what will it take? What will it does Chris Cox have to come to your house and slap your dog in order for you to go, maybe I'm done with this fucking brand? All right, that's my petty.
That's your pet.
That's my subtweet.
That's a twit longer, actually. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, and the thing is, like, the people that work for Watsy are fantastic. They're passionate. They love what they do. They love what they're making. They love the job. And that's what breaks my heart, because they can't possibly feel safe because Watsy fires a bunch. Listen. Scrooge wasn't that bad. They fired a bunch of people before Christmas. Fuck them.
Scrooge had to be visited by ghosts. He had to be visited by the supernatural to change. Like, maybe we gotta get some ghosts on these motherfuckers. Like the ghost of capitalism's past or some shit. Like
they fucking come out with D&D Legos and everybody's like, I gotta get it. No, the fuck you don't. Just buy Legos, nigga, and pretend. That's all we do.
The brand. How are we supposed to know this is without the brand?
But the owlbear and the Displacer Beast.
It's a tavern. You meet there. Oh my god.
Like, and the thing is, there are small businesses making the same shit that would appreciate your support so much. I know for a fact that there are small crafters that make custom Lego pieces. So if you want, like, you can even get your character as a Lego piece and support a small business, or you can give money to the motherfuckers that fire people before Christmas.
Let me think. I'm gonna think on that real quick.
I
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the people who got fired. That's capitalism.
And
for
I'm
you.
like, and the thing is, I'm not, if you buy the Lego thing, I'm not gonna think less of you. I feel like the only way we can get WotC to straighten up and fly right is if we have a united front, and we not gonna get it. And I know that, and it's just frustrating. Again, I'm not judging you. Fine, if you want to do it, I wish you wouldn't.
I'll judge you. I'll judge you in their place. Fuck it. I'll judge the hell out of you. Fucking weak ass bitch. Keep your money. Don't be a bitch.
All that said, I appreciate you sending us free stuff.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Fucking wow.
Incredible.
I'm a
Fucking.
sellout, nigga.
Hey man. Hey. Oh, I ain't never gonna say no to free stuff, my man. Like,
I'm gonna keep it real with you. Listen, I'll take the free stuff.
Free shit's exciting. I don't know.
I'm still gonna tell people what I fucking think.
Oh yeah. That's on them. They're not watching. They just letting you run wild.
Listen, I'll go ahead. WotC sent me this shit. It's cool. I wouldn't pay for it.
I'm gonna pay for it. Damn. Way to fucking undercut your whole brand.
Listen, I believe in transparency. I'm not gonna give WotC a dime, but if they send me free shit, I'm a show the free shit and go, this is the things they sent me. This is what it looks like. Here's why I wouldn't buy it with my own money. I don't know if I'm a good guy or bad guy off of that. But that is what it is.
Congratulations. You're a cog in the machine.
Capitalism got me.
Got your ass on lock.
But that's my petty pride. Oh, thank God I'm not important enough to be on anybody's radar. I swear to God.
Damn.
Real talk, Gabe. Thank you for the follow.
Thank you for following for that opinion. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you.
What a great name. What a great name. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, like, you know. But Anita, what's yours?
Oh God.
Yeah, you thought you was safe. I got your ass now.
My petty prime time is that if I don't know, walk away from my computer while I'm producing a show to make coffee.
Damn. Did it just happen? Did it just happen? This sounds fresh. This sounds recent. This is some TTRPG news right now.
Maybe don't hijack my show.
I don't know if it's prime time.
I mean, this is early morning. This isn't even prime. I agree with that. Don't fuck with people's setups. They work hard. They work hard.
You shouldn't mess with people's production.
No.
I don't know what kind of a dickhead would do that sort of thing.
Who the fuck would do that shit?
Who would
but
do
I'll
that?
tell you one thing. If I ever catch them doing that in this apartment, they get laid out.
It's on site. Oh, you see the mirror. You're like, I got him. Boom, bap, surprise. Got your ass.
If you can give us any details on the suspect, Anita, we'll be on the lookout for him.
Just take a screenshot. Just go back on the episode and look it up.
This is gonna be my twit longer.
Honestly, it's about time. Y'all really got to get me out the space.
You gotta go. You're too comfortable. You gotta go.
Today, when I stepped away from my computer to start at the start of morning ritual, as we were on our loading screen to make coffee, someone took advantage of my setup. I have a screen recording of the suspect here.
Someone I thought I could trust.
Someone I thought I could trust.
Yeah.
Hey gang.
It's the
I know you
apology
might
video.
have. I know you
Okay.
might have heard some troubling stories involving me,
Mm.
and
Do you need me to get the guitar?
I'm yeah, go ahead. And I have to be honest with you, because if there's one thing that I truly cherish, it's my relationship with the community and our ability to be transparent and honest with each other. So yeah, yeah, I unfortunately I did those things. I did um thi- it was all a misunderstanding, but again, it is my fault. I should have clarified, but I did in fact manipulate Anita's setup. And that's not okay. That's not okay.
You're not sorry. You just got caught.
And sometimes you gotta learn to be a better person. So
Oh no. The
I
sound
just wanna
the noise gate on on Zoom is doing you dirty.
Damn, too bad.
Too bad the bit failed.
Too bad. Or else I was gonna do the apology hype train or whatever the fuck you
Toxic
called it.
gossip train.
Gossip.
All right, anyway.
Love it. Love it.
I'm gonna just take a step away from the space to work on myself.
Right. For how long?
I can't say, but
Mm-hmm.
I think what's necessary is that I take some time away to find out where I became this person. Because I don't want to be this person anymore.
This person.
So I'm gonna leave to work on myself. And hopefully I can come back and be that Noir that you came here to see. And hopefully I can earn your trust, earn Anita's trust, earn all of your trust back. But I understand that takes time, and just because I apologize doesn't mean that the apology has to be accepted. That said,
Here's a sponsor from Raid Shadow Legends.
you beat me to it. That said, while I'm gone, if you do want to support me, you can use code Noir on Black Craft Cult to save 30% on your purchases. I do have a merch store that I'll leave open. You can find it at Fourth Wall / Noir Enigma. And I just really hope that I can do better for you next time. Thanks for all the support, and I'm sorry I let you down.
That's actually more times you said apology or sorry than every other apology video that I've seen.
Yeah, apology videos are just a genre in themselves.
So, Christian, what's your petty prime time?
All right. My petty prime time. All right. I'm gonna need people who have sponsorships at the ready. That's an angry Noir. I need someone who has opportunities at the ready for smaller creators. Don't promise that you're gonna help someone out in the industry, and then you give them that idea with what you want to do with them, right? And then take that idea that they said that they wanted to do with you and give it to somebody else who was bigger in the space. Don't look at me in my face and say you want to work with me, and I give you my idea of how we want to work together, and then you take that and you make it the business model for what you do going forward with your games.
Woof.
Hey, just give credit where credit is due. Don't just give it to another BIPOC creator.
I've had that happen.
Don't look at me in my eye. Don't look me in my face and go, "This is a great idea. You got a great future here." Don't correspond with me in emails, and then as soon as I bring up price, you move on. You step off.
Oh, bro.
You did me dirty.
Mm,
And if
it
I see
sounds
you,
like
if I see you at Big Bad Con, I'm gonna let you know.
it's hands on sight. Like, I, I would like to do another Petty Prime Time if I
Go
and
for it.
this time it will actually be a subtweet.
Mm.
Shit like that don't work if us PLCs stick together.
Mm.
Uh there is a very real crab in the bucket mentality that
Yep.
we have got to stop.
Mhm.
And that means that some motherfuckers are gonna have to tone it down. Some motherfuckers are gonna have to let bygones be bygones, and apologies may need to be made. But we got to start coming together because honestly, oh, there's my guitar. Uh, honestly, these white folks is wildly. We need the full force of our PLC creativity,
Mhm.
our brilliance. We need all of it. And that means that we've got to stop being at each other's neck. And that means we gotta face a lot of real shit. We've got to face misogynoir. We've got to face colorism. We've got to face a lot. We've got to face the homophobia in our community, the
God, Jesus.
transphobia in our community, because it's gonna take every flavor of our melanin to fight back against the establishment that has been made and rooted in white supremacy.
Mhm.
And yes, that includes the TTRPG space because there's a lot of white supremacy in this space.
Yep.
So motherfuckers have got I know I've got apologies to make. You know, we need to get together. We
Yep.
need to step it up as and craft a united front
100%.
because yeah, because well, I mean, your petty prime time is just one of the many ways we get fucked in this space.
Oh,
So
I was livid then. I'm livid now. Thinking about
yeah,
it,
so
because
that
like we like some people don't even know they crabs in the bucket. Don't even know.
yeah,
Don't even know. And you can tell that they don't know. And it's like fuck, man. I'm watching it. I'm like they don't even know I fucking exist. They don't even know that this was I brought this to the table, and they don't even know that that's my plate.
right. And I mean, there's so much internally and I'm just gonna talk to what I can speak on, which is like there's so much internally in the Black TTRPG community that we need to work on and fix. There's a lot that we need to work on. Well,
Facts.
first and foremost, not all skin folk are kinfolk. Like
No, it's
that's
that's a fact.
and that
It's a shame, but
that's
it's a
un
fact.
that it is a shame that that's a fact, but I think we need to try and agree on where that line is. You know, is that line because people are assholes, or is that line because people take advantage? Like, what is the line that separates skin folk from kinfolk? Personally, the thing that the lesson that life has beat into me is that you can't love somebody to the point where you make them work. Like people gotta want it, and
Hmm.
if that hunger's not there, if you exert that energy into trying to get somebody to be what you believe that they can be, and they don't, that's gonna drag you down more than it's gonna lift them up.
Right.
Like so, you got there being skin folk. That's only half of the battle. You've also got to want it,
Yes.
right? But you've got to want it in such a way that you're not willing to step on other people. It's a whole complicated thing. I'd love to just have a whole just a circle talk where we all just fucking discuss this because I feel like we have so much to offer the space. Just with some of the stories we've told. Like Harlem Hellfighters, Harlem Hellfighters Never Die is one of the best productions that I think I have ever been a part of. And that has showed me the promise of what PLCs coming together, and more specifically what black folks coming together and being unapologetically black can do.
Right.
So yeah, I'm on a ramble. So
No,
like,
no, 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 no. I mean, that's what this is for, right? That's what the
yeah,
footlong is for. Like, honestly, it's 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 a shame that there is that division in our community. It is a shame that there is that crab mentality in this community. But it's like that's a thing that's been in our community for. It's been ingrained in our DNA at this point.
yeah,
And it's unfortunate that like it won't go away. Because motherfuckers always want to get on top. That's
Yeah.
just like someone always want to be bigger than somebody else. Someone always want to be the name the white people
the
call to.
HNIC, heading in charge. Like,
Yeah.
and I think that's the problem. Like, if we presented ourselves as a united front, where it's just like, if you do wrong by one of us, you have done wrong by all of us. Like,
Hmm.
that would be something else.
Yeah.
Like, then Critical Role couldn't get away with, like, who's gonna be our blessed POC this time. Like, like it's just I don't know.
That's it's like you mentioned Harlem Hellfighters and like that production is one of my I think it's like my number one where I'm like this while tragedy was the one that opened me to the door of AP of actual play. Harlem Hellfighters is like the one that's motivated me to want to do more.
Yeah.
Wanted to do like the Star Wars project. I was like, I want to see more of us, so more of me, see more of my voice, see more of my people's voice. Because I'm gonna be honest, the voices, I'm getting sick of some of them. I'm getting sick of seeing just all of them. I'm like, come on, I need some new faces, I need some new blood, I need
Yeah.
some more creativity. Like I could only see the same nigga play pretend over and over again before I'm like, next.
Like, for real. Like, there's more of us, and honestly, I feel like if we were all given an equal chance,
Hmm.
and if this game didn't revolve around access and ability to, like, go to cons and network and mingle, because
Who you
that's,
know and all that stuff, yeah.
like, honestly, the only reason I have half of the shit that I got is because I was able to go to LA. I was able to go to some of these cons. I was able to meet people face to face.
Hmm.
And then they're just like, oh, well, I talked to him that one time. Let's give him a shot. Like, that's a blessing that not everybody gets,
Yeah.
but on the other end of that, you can't expect to be given a shot if, like, you're late, or you've got a lot of background noise, or you don't invest in, like, steadily improving your setup and that kind of
Hmm.
stuff. So,
Mhm.
like, there's the things that it takes to be successful, which are bullshit, which is the ability to network, fly out, and meet people. But there's also the minimum expectations that you should meet. There's a sweet spot in the middle
Yeah.
that's where I feel opportunities should be, and they're not there.
Yeah.
And there are some people that don't meet the minimum requirements that are screaming racism. Well, not necessarily. Nobody wants to run a production where they can't count on their starting time being 10 or 30 minutes around the time that they tell their audience the show's going to start.
Mm.
Like, if you consistently show up 20, 30, 40 minutes late, then yeah, you're probably not going to be invited back.
Yeah. Like this is an indie scene, but it still deserves some semblance of professionalism.
Yeah.
Right.
Like it still deserves the time and attention of a Critical Role, of a Dimension 20. It your audience and the players and the DM all deserve quality.
Right.
And that's just good function. That's just being a decent performer, a decent player, a decent friend, a decent person.
Yeah.
Not wasting people's time with lack of quality that you can put in. Because you're right. Like there is that element of you have to network in some regard. You gotta put yourself out there. You gotta apply to casting calls. You gotta interact. You gotta talk to people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't do this. Ain't a solo act. This is like you gotta be in the space to be in the space. And like that's how like Laura and I kind of met up. Was we just interacted on TikTok, and we just liked each other's content. And then they invited me to Harlem Hellfighters, and I was like, fucking sick. This I've always wanted to play with you. I'm here for it, and now we here. Like
Exactly.
and I met you. I met you at a PAX Unplugged a few times, and we just joked around at the BIPOC Lounge.
Yeah,
and then,
we just
and then
vibing.
we was vibing, and then I heard that you were doing Harlem Hellfighters, and I was like, fucking sick. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be fucking solid.
I mean, and I think that's a very important thing to note too, which is like Harlem Hellfighters is the start. Like
Mhm.
we got plans, y'all. Like, but the thing is, it's important to know like every show that you find yourself blessed to be on, like you have to understand that that's part of the audition for the next project. And the next project might be the one that pays. The
Yep.
next project might be the one that gets you exposed so you eventually get paid.
Yep.
Life happens. And this isn't like this isn't Critical Role, this isn't Dimension 20, this isn't Taz. But it can lead to that eventually, right? And so you have to be on your P's and Q's. If you do have to be late, apologize. Like
Apologize.
because
Make
you
up,
know
ma-
like
make up for it with your performance. Make up for it
Exactly.
with how you conduct yourself in the time in the session that you're doing for. Because like honestly, straight I never thought 100%. I never thought in the 2 years, 3 years I've been doing actual play stuff, I would ever be invited to places like Unprepared Casters. Like that was fucking that's the indie big one where I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
that's an ensemble, that's a cast, that's a group. And I never in a million years thought I would ever be invited to that. But I put in the work. I put in the time. I'm in so many goddamn APs at this point. Like I've got a fucking resume, dude.
For
And
real.
like
Gotta
that
pull
just
out a
that's just
highlight reel.
I mean, yeah, like anytime I put an audition, I got like that whole list of clips from the shows I've been on. And I'm like, and that just keeps growing. And it shows that I'm willing to put in the work, and I'm willing to act, and I'm willing to play pretend. And I'm willing to do this because the story is worth it. The people I'm with are worth it. They're
Yes.
asking for a story to be told. I want to help tell that story. And I'm not about to be neglectful or be disrespectful to those people's time and creativity, because that's just not fair. Like
Yeah.
yes, we're all playing pretend. Yes, it's all just a hoo ha 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 time. But like, no, we all set times for this. We all like scheduling is a nightmare. Scheduling is the BBEG of
Yes.
all TTRPGs. And like and
DR rating 50.
yeah, like actual play helped me get schedules intact. Like that's how I was able to play more, because like that's the one time, because we're playing on a show that I know that the schedule is set, and that's like the boss killer right there. And I'm being disrespectful in that way. I'm taking away people's time in that way. That's not acceptable.
Yeah. And the thing is, understand that in this journey you're gonna make mistakes.
Of course.
The weight of your character is how you respond to those mistakes, though. Like
Yeah.
at some point, nobody wants to deal with the person that's just like, I didn't do anything wrong. I never do anything wrong.
Ugh.
Or they're just like, well, I did the thing wrong, but it's because life, and it's because this, or it's because that. Like, just eat it, admit that you did wrong, and like fucking fix it. That's all.
Yeah.
That's it.
Take some responsibility.
Yeah. Or even acknowledge it. Right?
Yes. Acknowledging it is the start. Acknowledging it should be the cornerstone, because you gotta admit when you fuck up.
Treat it like Roman Reigns walking into your house. Acknowledge me.
Shut up. Shut up. So stupid. So dumb. Or Cody cut your ass out of here.
You'll never finish your story. Anyway, that brings us to our next segment, which I think fits very well when it comes to acknowledging one's own fuck ups. We like to call this tabletop confessionals. If you feel like you bring a habit to the table that is lackluster or could be better, this is where you confess, like Anita is going to show us.
Mm.
Mhm.
You got him. You got him. Got him. Get them.
Sometimes
You got
I'm
'em.
too on board with player chaos.
Yeah.
Sometimes we're so off the rails that, you know what? Fuck them rails. I need to find a better way to put people back on. The plot's over this way, guys.
I feel that. I feel that.
That I feel that. That is
Yeah.
that is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is this as the GM? You're saying this?
As a GM.
I challenge you to make what I like to call the party pooper NPC.
Mm.
So if you feel yourself getting too in on the player chaos, be able to switch to the party pooper NPC and then proceed to poop the party.
Okay. I have an NPC actually in place for this.
Nice.
Well, there we go.
Nice.
So that is my penance to you, as well as 16 Helabrias.
Helabrias.
Hail the Bria full of grace. Blessed are you among TTRPG AP personalities.
All right. I will do my wait. Oh, do you have a penance for Anita?
Hey, sometimes you gotta tell motherfuckers to shut up. Sometimes you gotta tell them shut up, get back on the rails. This tour bus gotta go. Other people gotta get on the bus. Come on.
Sometimes that's like my secondary thing is like sometimes the players get so into it that like I get interrupted like 5 or 6 times as the GM
Yeah.
and I'm like,
Yeah, you gotta tell them to shut up.
You gotta pull out that bullhorn. Shut up. Yep.
Oh God, that's good. All right. Here's my sin.
Mm-hmm.
My sin is I love coming up with ideas. I hate the project management part of making those ideas real. I have so many projects that I have copious notes on.
Mhm.
Like some are in various forms of casting, and I need somebody to help me with project management.
Yeah.
And like I don't have that help.
Right. Yeah.
I'm trying, man. People aren't responding to my when to meets.
My penance for that is I mean the one to me thing, yeah, but also like just find a good group of people that are willing to do the work with you. Like literally what's going on with us right now
Yeah.
is we just gotta all just come together, not even at one time, just whenever we have the time to do it,
Yeah.
and just know that we're all there for each other and keep reminding each other that they're there for the project and there to help us all grow together. So you're not alone. Just so like whatever project you're doing, whoever you're doing it with, just remind them every now and then, like, hey, let's spark this match real quick and just do a quick thing together. Even if it's like just throughout the day, just spark interest with the group itself, and some people will even volunteer to do things with you.
I mean, I don't have compensation to pay people. It's the problem.
And payment. That's
when
back in my day, we ain't paid to play. This is fucking. I have bills.
all right, I'll tell you 2 projects that I have.
Uh-huh.
That one is like I have the cast. And we fell apart with scheduling, and I
Yep.
need to bring it back. But it's almost like it's so much time has passed that I feel like weird being like, hey, I want to try this again. But one of them was a Pathfinder game,
Oh.
called The Beaten and the Damned.
Ooh.
where it was a My Chemical Romance themed one shot where players would be able to pick one lyric from any My Chemical Romance song, and whatever that lyric was, they could manipulate the game with it. And I I I have the story written. I
Mhm.
know exactly what it is, and
Mhm.
I really want to make it happen. But
Right.
again, project management. So that's one
Right.
project.
What when you say project management, what do you mean?
I mean, getting people on the same schedule, finding a day. Like, honestly, it's just scheduling. I hate scheduling
Scheduling is
and
a pain.
communicating.
Right.
It honestly, I would love to just be able to make a pitch, write down a list of dream people I would love to have in the cast,
Mhm.
give it to somebody, and then
Mhm.
have that person go, all right, Thursday's the day that you're all gonna do it. And I would be like, fucking cool. And
Yeah.
like, and then I would just be able to like it's coming up with the game, coming
Mhm.
up with the adventure, coming up with the premise, coming up with the cast,
Right.
scheduling the cast,
Mhm.
getting the production ready for that day, producing it, and then running it. Like I can't do it. Like I've
Yeah.
tried. It don't work.
Yeah.
Like I'm either super spontaneous where it's just like, y'all ready to play today? Because I could go today.
Right.
Or it's like somebody has to help me get it set for the future.
Right. 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 It's
And
yeah. It's hey. Like when to me was like a blessing and a curse at the same time. Honestly, because it's like it's like yeah, it's the tool you need, and then you look at it and you're like, no one is available on the same day. It's the worst. And it's all about finding that sweet spot, and just knowing you can take your time. If
yeah,
you don't gotta you said you already have all the story, you got the mechanic, you got
I
the cast.
honestly I have it all ready to go. It's
Yeah, so
all
just
written
take.
down.
So I would just say take your time. Take. Don't gotta do it. It's not a flash in the pan. It's not. It's a marathon, not a sprint to tell the
So
story.
that's honestly the smaller project. Like
Oof.
that's the easy one.
Right.
The harder one is the one that like I've developed now,
Mm.
which is like, and when I say I've developed now, I mean like I started developing it 2 years ago, and
Yep.
now I'm ready to execute. But it's the reaching out to everybody, seeing
Mm-hmm.
when they're all ready, and
Yep.
then picking a date and doing it. That's the part that's just like, well, it'll never happen because of this. But what I've the project is I'm calling it Marvel 312, which is I want to do basically the cinematic universe for Marvel in a TTRPG setting. So
Mm.
we are like we have people who have chosen characters that they want to be in the Marvel universe. And we also have
Wow,
people
that
that
was 2 years ago. Yeah,
yeah,
that was a
right?
that was a hot minute when you first pitched that. Jesus,
I
yeah.
I haven't stopped working on it is the thing. So
Wow.
so
Yeah.
base
Oh wow, that was when I first started seeing your stuff. Was
yeah.
that was your people were you were asking people to pick who they wanted to play?
So
Oh
it's
man, holy
so
shit.
essentially I would love to have people play original characters, and then
Hmm.
like I would know what Marvel characters would feature in that particular issue. It would
Mm,
just be a collection of one shots that I would call issues. And
right.
then I could bring in like whoever said if I know that this one shot is going to involve Black Panther, I'd reach out to whoever said they're going to play Black Panther. If I
Mm,
knew that this one was going to have Daredevil, I'd reach out to whoever said they were going to play Daredevil, so on and so forth.
right.
And we would, and the point of it is everything in Marvel takes place in New York. The reason I'm calling it Marvel 312 is because we're going to start having things in New York trickle down to Chicago, so Chicago will inevitably have their own Marvel heroes.
Right.
And those would be the original characters that interact with the established characters.
Mm,
But again, schedule.
yeah. I mean, honestly, like I would for that project, I would honestly take the party of one route, right? Where you just do like one-on-one kind of TTRPG sessions and just play with almost like interview style, almost like this, where you would just schedule a date and then you would just play this scenario out featuring the player and the character they chose,
Yeah.
and just seeing how that rocked. Because that's like the kill every monsters or the party ones like format of just that system,
It's almost
which I
like
think
the
would
Dungeons and Deep Dish that used to do.
mm. So
That
yeah, like that's hey that's it's a probable idea. It's a idea that can happen easily. It's just
yeah.
I know you hate it, but you gotta bite down on that bullet. You gotta pick your first guest. Like fuck assets, fuck all that. Just you like this is why pre-recording is a dream. Just
Oh yeah, all of it would be pre-recorded.
yeah, like that like just pick your guest, pick a time, do it.
I mean, so here's the thing about it, which is I've kind of already started see. Well, every Marvel game that I'm running is already a part of 312 Marvel
Gotcha,
312. So
gotcha.
I do a coffee exclusive game for Stream Punks that has Anita and Sam DeLev and
Nice.
their characters that are is basically the start of Marvel 312. So like we're making it happen little
Hey,
by little.
and hey, that's all that's what counts. That's what matters. You're doing it. You're doing the project. Even if
You're doing it, Peter.
you're
Sorry.
doing it. Fucking flicking imaginary food. Someone flicked imaginary food. That's on site. Anyway. Um. But like, yeah,
I'm the only
it's
one pissed off at that. Like, you son of a
motherfucker,
bitch.
motherfucker. I'm
You
trying to
threw this
eat,
blue
bitch.
goo at me, you
Fucking
fucking.
Play-Doh ass food. I'm already having trouble
Okay, but
eating.
why
Trying
did
to.
it look good though? And I kind of wanted to eat it
It
anyway.
looked like a dessert. It's not a palatable
It
like
all
dish.
looked like sherbet.
Yeah, it looked like sherbet or like an ice cream parlor exploded. But like that's like a dessert thing. Like I'm looking for food. I'm looking for some soul food. Like ain't no kids in there gonna have a
You
good soul
motherfuckers
food.
ain't got no yams.
Ain't no yams. Ain't got no good mac and cheese. No
Where the
baked mac and
short
cheese.
ribs at, motherfucker?
I'll take some okra. Like, nah, this is kids. Kids they ain't eat no vegetables. But like, yeah, it's just a matter of doing it and
Yeah.
building that resume. Building that world a session at a time. Even if it's Kofi. I mean, Anita and Sam DeLev are fantastic role players.
Yeah.
Like it's all a matter of like of knowing you're still progressing and not giving up on that progression.
Yeah. I mean, their characters are really fucking
I love
hilarious
Big B
too.
so much.
They're playing roommates. One roommate is a unpaid intern for
Nice.
Mr. Fantastic.
Of course. Of
And the
course.
other one is
Fuck you, Reed.
the other one is a henchman, but they don't call it henchman. They
Hmm.
call it the advanced pace internship
It's the
program.
Advanced
Good.
Idea Mechanics internship program.
Oh, AIM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AIM's whole deal. Nice. Love that. I love that. I absolutely love just grunt work. Grunts in the space. Also fuck Reed Richards. But
Oh yeah, he's the worst.
Listen,
fuck
my handler
Reed.
is like he's a cool dude, even though he's kind of evil.
Any evil.
He wants to make sure that my character's fed.
That's good.
Listen, he gets me Chipotle. I can't complain.
Hey man, like if your employer's getting you bread and getting you fed, love them.
Sam plays a speedster wheeler, and it's the dopest thing.
Sam mid max the lev. Fuck you. You ain't never can't stop, won't stop.
It's so fucking. They throw one of the wheels on their chair like a god, like Cap throws his shield.
Oh,
It's so sick.
with super speed, man. Fuck
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a fucking problem.
That's the fucking disc from Wild Wild West. That's just asking to get fucking
Yo,
decapitated.
you right.
it's just the fucking that's asking for just decapitations left and right. Good lord.
Their character's name is Dashley DeVroom.
Fucking solid. Fucking roller derby ass name. That's fantastic. I love that.
My character is Big B.
I'm a sucker for Big V. I'm a sucker for that.
Uh,
full name was Big B. What's the last part of my name? Was it Big B?
I've got your character sheet right here. Let's see if you wrote it down.
I did.
Bobby Bigby.
Bobby
So,
Bigby.
Bobby Big B. We love alliteration in the Marvel universe.
Yeah, Bobby
Yeah.
Bigby, aka
Big
Big B.
Nice.
but
If I had a character for Marvel, I'd make them I'd make
oh,
them
you're
work.
you're
I'd
going
make them.
to.
I know, but I would make them work for J. Jonah Jameson, specifically to hate on J. Jonah Jameson.
Yo, that reminds. I ran another one shot for the steampunks
Mm-hmm.
and streampunks and Caitlyn's character is they have spider themed powers and they're a speedster. Do you know what a speedster with spider sense could do?
A death sentence. That's a death sentence
Like-
for all of New York. Like that's dangerous.
The
That's beyond
second
dangerous.
anything happens, they're already fucking gone.
Yeah. Like
Uh,
speedsters are the most broken individuals in any comics canon. So
True.
added spider powers for a real quick fuck you, and it's good times.
In that party, I have a speedster and a teleporter.
Jesus.
It's just frustrating. You
And-
can't do anything.
Yeah, you're like just put the dice down, man.
And someone with power mimicry.
And yes, oh, this is that game. Yes. I
Yes.
do know this game where I was like, man, you quit just being a goon. You just quit. Like I'm not. That's like some Gotham City level threats. Like I'm not even like Brett better be like $100 for an apartment for some shit like that. Where I gotta deal with teleporters and speedsters, man.
No, fuck
Man,
that.
fuck crime. Like
All that to say, highly recommend the Marvel Thief TRPG. Y'all should try it. But
I do. I want to try it. I want to wait for the. I want the X-Men expansion to come up, but that shit's coming out in August.
I know I don't want to wait this
I
long.
don't want to wait that long.
You gotta get someone on the inside to send you those PDFs early.
All right, who do I gotta sleep with to make this happen? No, but that brings us to your tabletop confession. What do you got for us, Christian?
I recently got into to GMing. Like I didn't start GMing until like last year. And I know my overthinking ass will overthink too much and write too much down, and then as the story's going on, I'll forget and I'll get nervous and spend too much time scrolling through notes to like look if I have that detail down or if I have to improvise it on the spot. It's overthinking and underpreparedness for chaos that really clash with me, sin wise, which is unfortunate because TTRPGs are chaotic by nature, and you can't plan for everything. But I try. I will always try, and it's a goddamn problem.
Okay. I actually had this problem myself. I challenge you to make one concession for generally off the rails. Like I have an off the rail option, which is designed to cover players doing anything I don't expect.
Right.
So, for example, like if things just go absolutely wild, be able to shift the entire scene somehow.
Oof.
For example, if you're fighting in a warehouse and somebody does something that I didn't expect, let the ground fall from under everybody, and now we're in a new scene that I have prepared for. And then if things go wrong there, I have another off the rail option.
Right.
And just make one plan for everything going wrong.
Right. A nice wipe of the scene to
A single contingency
nice.
in case of
Okay.
emergency.
Yeah.
Break glass.
Break ground, break train station.
I'm gonna go in a little bit of different direction.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say that give yourself a little leeway to improvise. If you feel like you're over preparing for a scene, you're allowed to have 5 things that you are preparing for, but give yourself that extra room to improvise with the rest. Give yourself that wiggle room, and you'll feel better for it.
Yeah.
You won't overthink so much if you just like, you know what, give yourself like and if you feel like it goes a little too much off the rails and you're like, I don't have anything for this, what do I do? Give yourself a second to breathe. Let your players vamp for just a touch, and just sort of like recalibrate yourself to reapproach it.
Right.
This warehouse has 6 basements.
Yes. 6 basements.
Goddamn right.
6 basements, and they're all just ready to break at a moment's notice.
Or threaten their favorite NPC.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Or roll a die and say nothing.
That's one of my favorites.
It's a good move.
Or act high or low. Real fuck. That's a Serenity strategy that's real fucked with me. It's
Nard
never
does that
left
too.
me.
I
It's
hate
never
it.
left me alone. It's never left me alone since they introduced it to me. And like, I love them to death, but anytime they go high or low, I just outline.
Nor does evens or odds.
Evens or odds is also bad.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's the fucking worst. It's fucking
Evens or
worse.
odds.
Evens or odds. Evens.
What do you mean? You love when I do that.
And then say nothing, and then you're like, what the fuck? I can't see that. Like, yeah, okay. Like fucking. Fine. All right. Have your secrets.
Okay, thank you. When your GM rolls a die behind the screen and says nothing, okay, then keep your secrets.
Keep your secrets.
I mean,
This basement floor is looking mighty breakable. What if I broke it myself?
I'm gonna start turning that around on GMs if they say evens or odds.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. How are you gonna turn that around on them?
Okay.
Okay.
Evens or odds?
Mhm.
Okay. Evens.
Okay.
I'm not gonna even roll a die, I'm just gonna say evens.
Okay.
I usually counter it with a let me flip a coin.
Hey,
Or
it's your
just, like,
fate, not mine.
When the GM is about to do something, I'll just be like, hey, evens or odds? I'm gonna turn it around to my GM.
Yeah. That's a nice
No.
NPC. Be ashamed if someone farted on it.
All right. So that was our TTRPG confessions.
Mhm.
Now we have something that we like to call the comfort blanket player. A comfort blanket player is one of the problems with the space is that it's a little cliquish, which is people get in their groups, they feel safe in those groups, and those groups become a little insular, and it's harder for newer people to get in.
Mhm.
A comfort blanket player is somebody who brings people into other groups so that we can expand and try and grow as a community. Somebody that if they invited you to a game that you didn't know anybody at, you would feel comfortable just because they are there. So, do you have any comfort blanket players, and would you like to give them some love?
Well, I would have said because fun fact, everybody, I was supposed to be much earlier in these interviews we'd be doing. I was supposed to be the first one for Black History Month. That didn't happen. And so Serenity went after me. I would have said Serenity.
But she beat you.
But she
Yeah, that's
beat
fair.
they beat me there.
Okay.
But if I had to choose, I choose AJ or who's your kid, or I choose Andre Rivera Art. These are people who've chaotic Bonnie is another one I'd pick. Depth.
Depth is great.
Yeah, depth like the ocean. Like these are all people who brought me into their space. And made me feel like secure in it, and made me feel like telling the story I'm telling is worth it. Like from day one, from jump.
Yeah.
Because my journey in the actual play space was kind of rocky, because I was supposed to join a group, but before I could join that group, it fell apart. And so people from that group moved to a new channel, and I joined that group, and then that group fell apart. and that had moved again. But Serenity and Andre and Depth all were there and all stuck together, and I stuck with them. And because of that security, I was able to feel safe enough to just join random strangers to play random games all over the place. Hence why I have so many goddamn games under my belt. It's because of them that I'm able to feel like I can be safe with other people.
Yeah,
Um, and
that's awesome.
yeah, and feel like I can be me unapologetically, because that's always been my policy for life. I'm gonna be as nice as I can be. I'm gonna be as friendly as I can be, because someone gotta be nice. Someone gotta see the positive in the world, and I'll be that person, because I love, like, being negative takes too much fucking energy, and it's
Yeah.
not worth it. It's not worth it. Being mean, like PBS and like Kids WB and all those cartoons, like with like life lessons, them shit stuck with me. Where it's like, be a good person. Good people are good. Being good
Yeah.
feels good to be good. Like it's like, don't be
Yeah.
a bully. Why the fuck would you be a bully for? Why would you be mean? Why would you be bigoted? Why would you be racist? Why would you be sexist? Why would you be homophobic? Like that's like, there's no point. Why spread hate? That's so stupid. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. It's such a waste of time to be a bad guy.
It's a waste of time and energy, really.
It's just waste of time. And waste of potential to just be cool. Just be neat. Get a hobby that helps grow some shit. Don't be tearing people down. There's no point. There's no point in being a fuck ass. Just be cool, dude. But people just can't. And so I'm like, I'll be cool in your stead. I'll be better than you are. I'll be friendlier. I'll make more connections, build more bridges, because that's how you build the world.
That's fair. Yeah.
And so just like. And like I said, those three, like those three, Bonnie, Depth, Andre, and Serenity. Those three, like, really just kickstarted that
Hell
in
yeah.
the TTRPG space, at least.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at that. All right.
I'm a sucker.
That I couldn't help but notice that's a lot of New Yorkers too.
I mean, I could have said Dylan. I could have said Dylan. I could have said
It's a lot of New Yorkers.
I mean, hey, man.
Um,
Well, technically, Depth is Canadian.
Andre is in Indy.
Is in Indy. And
we really got to
PNW.
yeah, and Serenity's in Oregon, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Oregon
Or Washington.
Oh my God, we
somewhere
gotta
in the
save
Pacific
them.
Northwest.
Yeah, they
I feel
yeah,
like
yeah.
everybody should just come to Chicago. That's how
Man,
we
I
can
could,
fix
but I'm
this.
enjoying New York too much.
I mean, why?
Hey, $700 rent ain't nothing to sneeze at for a 2-bedroom.
For two bedrooms.
For a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, baby.
Rent
Legacy
control,
apartments.
baby.
Rent control, baby. Let's go.
Oh
I'm dying here. This apartment is mine till I'm gone. I ain't never leaving New York. You kidding me? This is it. This is the life.
Oh my God.
This is my legacy. This is it.
Okay, you know what? I'd be bragging on New York too. Then.
Yeah, like this.
Whoa.
My grandma got this apartment back in like the 70s and been rocking with this shit. And I'm like, hey, next 70s is coming up. I'll be there till I'm dead. Like,
Holy shit!
yeah.
I'm paying $970 for a 1-bedroom.
Mm. Damn.
Damn.
Hey.
Damn.
Hey. Just gotta have a old relative pass on. Hey, this is literally I got past the old home. I got a home.
There was a mention in chat earlier. It's like someone owns their house. Damn, I'm sorry your relative died.
Yeah. Straight up. Rip in peace. Rip in peace,
Rent
grandma.
control.
Rent control.
That's beautiful. I can't even be mad at it. Like I'm used to just shitting on New York. God damn.
750.
Oh, I know
baby.
your landlord is mad as
Mad
fuck.
as fuck. And I hate that motherfucker. He didn't do shit. He don't do goddamn fuck. I gotta call the office and be like, hey, yo, this motherfucker ain't doing his job. Help. And I snitch on his ass all the time. All the
Graphic Geek
time.
nationwide rent control now. But the problem is
Correct.
it'd be rent controlled at the prices that they are now.
Now, yeah.
Unfucking tenable.
Yeah.
Like because we were getting ready to move. A fucking 2-bedroom around here, like 1,600.
And the hoops you have to jump through.
Yep.
No, thank
Fuck
you.
Fuck you, credit. Fuck
Oh
you.
my, like
Fuck
for real, whoever thought of credit, like I really do want 30 minutes alone with them in a room.
We talked. Hey, we talked about time travel. There's one
You
motherfucker
know,
right there.
That's one more motherfucker.
Put that motherfucker on the list.
Landlords and demons. You damn right. You damn right.
Why? That's a Call of Cthulhu campaign right there. That's right. Like think about that. That's an H.P. Lovecraft villain, a landlord.
Bro, like I just be looking at my rent sometimes and cry. Like, god damn.
I look at my rent and I'm like, man, I'm one of the luckiest New Yorkers on goddamn planet right now. This is great.
Blessed.
Blessed.
Oh.
Like I said, ain't leaving. I'm dying in New
3
York.
bedroom for 1,600. Where at?
Arctic hellscape, says Corn Dog.
Oh.
Hellscape.
I mean, I'm in Chicago.
That's an Arctic hellscape.
I mean, it's beautiful now, but yesterday it was a fucking blizzard outside.
Well, that's the thing with Chicago. You go get a heat wave followed by a blizzard, and then a tornado, and then that's it.
And the earth is on fire.
Oh yeah, we fucked. It's over. Like
Man,
it's
This
game.
is the dark roast, folks.
this is the dark roast. Dark roast serves our emotions.
You know, I'm just it is what it is at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I feel like we should just be able to legally beat up all boomers.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Legally, I
Yeah.
feel like each one deserves a punch from a transgressed millennial or Gen Zer. Just a nice cockback. Just
Gen X's, you're not safe.
Gen X says you're not safe. You're right there.
They like
Your apathy
why
also got us here.
aren't millennials having kids? Because we can't eat. We are too broke for food.
Eat, motherfucker. You set the precedent. You said I can't eat. And it's like, all right, bet that babies can't eat either because they don't exist. Like, it's not how this works, man. I'm not fucking. I'm
It's
getting
their
fucked.
fault. They were like, we grew up hearing you got McDonald's money, and we eternalized that. And the answer is no. We still don't have
We
McDonald's.
still don't got
money.
that shit. Still don't got that shit, man.
You know what? McDonald's doesn't have McDonald's money. The boycott's working.
Boycotts work. Boycotts work. Keep boycotting them.
Keep boycotting.
I haven't eaten McDonald's since like that, and I feel great.
I drive by a Starbucks every day, and there's only ever one guy in there, and I'm just
Nice.
like, good.
I've never had Starbucks, and when I saw Starbucks getting boycotted, I was like, my day ain't changed. But good for
Right,
me.
this is the easiest goddamn boycott of all time.
I've been doing it for 30 years at this point. I'm solid.
We the Starbucks boycott hipsters. Y'all just on this wave now?
You getting here now, man? We been here. Well, I also don't drink coffee, so
Yo, hold on. You just said something so real because I felt this. I can't afford kids. I'm raging going broke from a $5 biggie bag going up to $6. Yo, when I
Yo.
found out the 5 for 5 was $6,
yo, I knew capitalism was fucking us when the $5 footlong went to like $5.50.
Yo, I knew capitalism was fucking us when the McDouble went from $1
It's like,
to $4.
Yep. I knew capitalism was fucking us when Arizona's went from $1 to $1.25.
You know what? In fairness to Arizona, though,
They held out as long as they could.
They held out as long as they could, but they
no.
couldn't.
Arizona maintains that there's still 99 cents. And if you get charged more than 99 cents, you can send them a letter and they'll talk to the merchandiser that charged you more than 99
No,
cents.
you can't even say that anymore because it's on the bottle.
Wait, they changed
They
it? Changed
changed
it?
Yeah, they changed it, dude. It's like 125 right now. It's on the label. It's on the
Inflation hit
labeling. It's
everything.
like, I'm sorry to break it to you, my man, but they changed the label. They lost it. We're breaking Noir right now.
Yeah.
In 2022, Arizona Iced Tea vowed to keep 99-cent price tag. Wait, hold on.
You good? Do you need a sec?
Yeah. I'm sorry to tell you this, man.
So the suppliers were just starting to do the bottles instead of the cans because you could charge more for the bottles.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Noir shattered. Noir shattered.
Yeah, that's why dollar stores are now $1 and up store or
Yep.
$1.25.
Mm-hmm.
the cans are still 99 cents.
There are some
But-
cans that are 129. I'm not even fucking with you.
I can't. Listen. If I find this, I'm gonna lose my goddamn. I don't believe in much, but I believe in Arizona. Listen. They've been a hood savior.
Yeah. I knew what capitalism was fucked when a bacon, egg, and cheese went from like $2 to like $4.50
They
And-
hit the
and,
bodega.
at the bodega. Yep.
Oh,
No.
And talk about dark roast, huh?
yeah.
What did you see, Noah? What did
I
you?
found the can with the 129 on it.
Yeah.
In Canada, they've been $1.25 to $1.29 for a while.
Damn.
Yeah. We got it first, unfortunately.
Yep. So yeah, sorry, Noah. Sorry, yeah. Sorry, bud. Sorry you had to learn this way.
Yeah. But you mentioned that you've just started GMing recently, like about a year or so ago. What would
Yes.
you say is your signature move as a GM?
My signature move as a GM is flashbacks. I liked when I was GMing the One Piece roulette kind of game we're running called the Lurking Legends. When it was my turn, I decided to really like try to understand what my players' mindsets were in certain scenes at the beginning. So I'd ask I'd start with like a memory of a character like learning how to shoot, and they would have a conversation with the person they were attached to, and then I would flash forward to the scene that we were in, how it affected them, and vice versa, just to get like a nice little more insight into both my player and the character they're playing, just so they can build their backstory a little bit more, while also building the story forward.
I love that.
yeah.
Are you
How
good,
you doing,
Noir?
man?
Do you need a sec?
How
I
you doing?
don't know where the sit emblem is on my keyboard. That's how much we don't use it. I'm tweeting Arizona Iced Tea directly.
What happened? What happened? You
I'm
said.
no, here's the tweet. And y'all can go on my Twitter and verify.
Mhm,
Dear at Drink Arizona,
mhm.
yo, I need to know right now if your cans are still 99 cents. Because I'm hearing some allegations that you are raising them to $1.29. And if this is the case, then I have lost faith in all things.
No, I can go to Bodega right now and show you.
Fam, I swear, look, I'm so tempted to like. We got a 7-Eleven across the street.
The
It take me
7-Eleven is one of those places that does the bottles instead of the cans now.
This world is evil and wrong.
The
Well,
gas
I
station
can-
has them, though.
Yeah, no, I can go to the bodega. I have like several bodegas, like 5 or 6 bodegas near me. I can go to each one and show you what the Arizona.
This is bullshit. What happened to justice? What happened into virtue. His greed tainted the heart
Gotta
of
mute
all
myself.
men. There may be a day when the bonds of fellowship may be broken, but it can't.
I love that Zoom can't handle this.
Okay, we know Arizona is the last stand. All right, Arizona Iced Teas. It's the last front for
I mean,
kindness and
we lost that front. We lost
justice.
that front years ago. We lost that front years ago,
It
Nora.
can't have fallen.
Yeah,
There's still good in the world.
Noir.
And
There is war in Ba Sing Se. I'm sorry to tell you, man.
capitalism can't have taken this from us. He
I'm-
promised. He promised.
Hey,
In
man.
2022, he promised us.
I'm sorry you had to learn. I'm sure you had to learn it this way.
No, I don't believe this.
You-
And I'm reaching out to Arizona Iced Tea, my fucking self. And they're gonna fucking tell me, calm down, Noir. It's okay. Our cans are still 99 cents. And I will be able to come back here in the midst of y'all skepticism and jadedness and show you that there's still good in the world, because he promised in 2022 that these cans would be 99 cents forever. And I fucking there's capitalism has taken. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a Toys R Us kid, and there's no Toys R Us, and I don't know what I want to be anymore. This can is everything we have left of the goodness of the age we were raised in.
Mhm.
And I refuse to acknowledge that the can that had 129 was not a Canadian can, because that would still be okay because the fucking dollar difference.
Mhm.
But if it's an American can with a dollar, what the
Noir?
fuck are they gonna do
Noir?
with 29 extra cents?
Okay. I went to drinkarizona.com to their About Us page.
Uh-huh.
Even after 25 plus years, you can still find our signature big can in a variety of popular flavors, still astoundingly priced just 99 cents. Also, they're from Brooklyn.
Oh.
I love that the mic can't take
The
it.
mic
I love
cannot
that
handle
Zoom-
this. Right?
Zoom can't handle the passion. Who are dying of capitalism.
Reason the hope. We still in the game. Capitalism hasn't tainted the heart of all of us yet. There's still one good one. There's still I'm genuinely shook by how much my faith.
And humanity was shattered.
I didn't know how much I needed these kids to be.
Uh, Don Voltaggio is still a chairman and founder since
That's
1992,
goddamn right he is.
with his
Mm.
sons Wesley and Spencer. And they say that it's still 99 cents on their website. And it
It's
could be
these
the Canadian
fucking
can that you
gas
saw.
stations. It's these fucking gas stations and these fucking 7-Elevens that trying to fucking break our spirit. But I knew that Arizona wouldn't do this to us.
I think, yeah, you were right, though. Arizona does have a snitch line if they see people selling it for
It's-
much.
that's-
They do have a snitch line, yes.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Let's fucking go.
I'm gonna go to my local bodega and see what the prices are. I'm gonna
snitching
I'm gonna
on
share
these
them with you.
motherfuckers, and we'll bring them to justice because this is fucking not right. Bro, I'm not even joking. This is
The
so
passion.
we have fun on the show.
I'm fucking
This is real.
It's real. This is the realest I think I've seen you ever. This is
Because it can't be everybody. Somebody has to look at the corruption and the greed and the evil and say no further. The line must be drawn here. And that's Arizona Iced Tea. They looked at capitalism. They looked at greed, and they said, "No, we're gonna give these people tea, and it's gonna be affordable." We see that struggling black kid who's so fucking tired and just beat up, and he's just thirsty, and all he's got is 4 fucking quarters, and we're gonna give him something to drink. God damn it!
What's your favorite Arizona iced tea flavor? Sound off.
My favorite? It's classic fruit punch.
I'm the green tea.
Nice.
Yeah. Puffy
Noir
Butt
is
gets it.
crying. Noir is legit crying.
There are tears.
There are tears in his eyes. I can't believe this.
You told me it was $1.29.
I'm fucking enamored, man. There are tears coming out of your fucking eyes for this shit.
It's the last stand. It's the last stand. If we lose
last
Arizona,
stand.
we have lost everything.
Everything.
Because the thing is, they could get away with it. That is a big can. They could reasonably charge $1.50. And whilst my heart would break, I would pay it. But they know that, and they were like, "We're not gonna do that to you because we care about you, Noah."
Specifically you. Specifically you.
Fuck you guys for doing it for me.
That's the parasocial relationship that you give into is you and Arizona iced tea.
Yeah, a bunch of y'all like, oh, a bunch of friends at a table, and you decided to pair a social relationship with them, and they didn't do anything for you. But my parasocial relationship, they looked at profits, and they chose people.
They chose people. Jesus Christ.
Arizona iced tea is the beverage of paladins.
Beverage of paladin.
They give us hope and delicious iced tea.
Wow. I
I'm
can't.
crying
I
now
can't-
too.
I can't
Oh.
believe that this is where this conversation went. Of all the topics I could think of we would talk about today and all the tangents we'd go on, Arizona iced teas.
The 15-minute Arizona iced tea rant.
That Zoom could barely take is not one.
Listen, I didn't realize how much of my essence was tethered to these cans being 99 cents. And when you told me they were $1.29 with such certainty, I felt myself being unmade on a cellular level. Because it's the only company. What other company gives you so much for so little? And when everybody else is raising the price, they raised the price of eggs, y'all.
Yeah,
They raised the price of eggs. They raised the price of apples. Those come from trees.
All right, Orlando. Oh my God, man.
Oh, incredible.
Holy shit. Ugh.
But not Arizona.
Not Arizona.
Not today. Can't get a
Yeah,
bottle of water for
exactly.
$1.
You can't get a bottle of water for 99 cents.
Nope.
But Arizona, they I can see him in the office. Sir, we can increase our profits by billions of dollars. And he stood in the light with the fucking aura of righteousness on his side. And he said, "Nay."
I stood in the light.
I would follow that man into hell. All right. That's my general. All right.
Holy shit.
That's who I believe in.
Oh my God.
You pick your heroes. I pick mine. All right.
Yours is an old white man named Don.
You goddamn right. You goddamn right.
Oh my fucking God.
For all listen.
That's the
Uh-huh.
only good one.
I've got a list of white people that if they turn out to be racist, it'll break my heart.
It's over.
If he's racist as long as those cans stay 99 cents for everybody, I
Mhm.
don't care.
Yes. As long as the cans stay 99 cents, the bottles will raise. Bottles can raise.
Welcome to
Holy
our
shit.
TTRPG show, everybody.
Holy shit.
So if you've been at the table swap space for long enough, are we at that point? I think we're at that point.
I need a second to recover.
Do you need it?
I told you, I felt myself being unmade. I just need to.
Yeah. Take your time.
It tastes better out the can. You goddamn
does.
right it does. You know what it tastes like?
What's it taste like?
Virtue.
Actually, you know what? I think we're at the TTRPG bucket list time.
Ooh.
Oh yeah,
Bucket-
you're right.
Bucket
So-
list.
Go ahead, ask the question.
Yeah,
I'll-
absolutely.
Yeah, you
So,
recover. You recover.
you take
I'll
a
be
second.
right
You
back.
take
I
all
need a
the-
beverage.
You take
You
all the
need to
time
take-
that you need.
Uh-huh.
Ooh. Okay, so table TTRPG bucket list. If there is something that you have not encountered in a TTRPG, be it like a relationship type, or say you want to jump off a dragon and just figure it out on the way down, what is on your TTRPG bucket list?
I have a few things on my TTRPG bucket list. Well, the primary one is romance with another player character.
Yeah.
I haven't done that one yet. In the 10 15 years I've been playing TTRPGs. I haven't been siblings with another character. Would love to try that. I mean, like I said before, I'm a monk main, so I've already punched the dragon to death, so that's already crossed off. I would love if my character was like the secret BBEG. That'd be funny.
Oh, that'd be so fucking sick.
That'd be funny. I want to play with with Dawn now. As Dawn, the Arizona CEO. That's on that list now.
Don Voltaggio.
Don Voltaggio. I want to play a game with him. That's on there. What else? I have yet to fully play like a full-on sci-fi or superhero game or Power Rangers game. That's a damn shame. It's a crime. It's a crime. And the fact that I haven't been invited to one in the 10, 15 years I've been playing TTRPGs is a goddamn travesty. And also just to play on a stage, play in a live studio.
Yeah.
That's like the one where like I've said it before, like I'm like getting fan art of a character, that's like when you know you've made it to a certain level. Being able to play on like a live stage or a studio stage, that's when I feel like professionally I'm really getting up there.
Hell yeah.
Like that's when I know that my efforts of this hobby are really building into something more.
Ooh. I kind of want to set up a Reclaimers game at Gen Con. I just need to see if we can all make it to Gen Con. I've recovered. I apologize for my
No, you're good.
outburst.
Hey, no, passion is the mind builder. I want to hear it.
We encourage passion here.
Yeah.
Was that a Dune reference?
Yeah, it was.
Arizona's the spice.
It's the spice.
It's the spice for love.
Capitalism is the mind killer.
God, I hate capitalism so
It's the
fucking
worst.
much.
It's terrible. Fuck you, Reagan.
Honestly, everything bad in our life we can draw back to Reagan, and oh god, we really need to
In
set
the
up
modern American age, yes, you can bring everything on Reagan.
Yeah, we need that time traveling actual play.
So we can beat up Reagan.
He'll be the BBEG, honestly.
It really is just the time haters from fucking Chappelle Show, just showing up in pimp outfits and fucking the old political figures. That's another one. Put that on the bucket list.
But here's the big one. if you've been in the TTRPGs. Well, nope. Well, we almost forgot. I caught it.
You got
Caught
it?
it.
Yep. So there's one last segment before we go to the big one, which is
Okay.
we have been asking our guests to help us craft what we like to call the TTRPG commandments. We have quite a bit of them, so I'm only gonna pick a handful. We'll start with Serenity, which is thou shalt abide by the rule of cool, and
Mhm.
thou shalt not look at monster stats at the table.
Yep.
We'll do Latinos against spooky shit, which is thou shalt adopt a small creature and have it be the baby of the party, and thy will be thy bond. Uh, Drinks, Draconomics, I always fuck up his name.
Draconics.
Drac. Yes.
Dragons.
Both GM and player shall facilitate a moment for each other.
Mhm.
Mentalamia, thou shalt stay connected to their internal experience and communicate actively with the table.
Mhm.
And Natalie Pudum, thou shalt play feral. Make the interesting choice over the safe choice. So, we ask you now, Christian, Fluffy Goomba, what is your commandment?
Oh, let's see. Thou shalt have fun with the story you're telling. Do not be afraid of being goofy or serious. Do not be afraid to be dramatic. Do not be afraid to tell speeches. Do not be afraid to just give simple answers. Be happy with the story you want to tell because no one can tell it better than you. Also, if you want the safe choice, be safe. Safe is good. Safe keeps you alive.
That's a good one. Thou shalt have fun with the story you're telling. Do not be afraid of being goofy or serious. Do not be afraid to be dramatic or give speeches or give simple answers. Do not be afraid of telling the story you want to tell because no one can tell it better than you. That is a good commandment.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to start doing something with these.
Put them on a t-shirt.
Yeah, put them on a t-shirt, put them on a poster, something.
Yeah,
Put
something.
them on a mug.
Put them on a mug, both inside and out.
It'll be on the bottom when you get to drink your coffee. Like, oh, that is a good thing.
That's a good one. Like fuck you. It's like oh.
All right, now we've had a
they
few
going?
false starts,
Yeah.
but we got it this time. Listen, I had my entire core shake.
Yeah,
You
you
sure
did.
did,
You had
bud.
a
We
you had a
watched.
crisis of faith for a second
Yeah,
there.
crisis of
Live on stream.
faith.
I gotta tell you,
I ain't never seen a man get so tilted before in my lifetime.
so I a little bit of noir lore. I was this close to becoming a priest. I went to a seminary and everything, and I had a crisis of faith.
I believe it.
And then I left. I think the crisis that I just had with the Arizona iced tea was more severe than the crisis I had about actual God.
You really had a come to Jesus moment as you were going on your rampage. I was honestly very impressed. I was like, this is a Christian man right there. That is a man whose faith has been shooketh. Not even shooketh.
Like that really did fuck me up.
Like like fundamentally, you changed as a person. Like I
There's a
watched.
chrysalis.
I watched you evolve, and you thought it wasn't gonna be for the better. Like I watched you tackle with your mortality.
You wrestled with a demon there, I think.
Yeah.
Listen, I saw the version of myself that I would be if I was forced to live in a world where Arizona iced tea was $1.29, and I have to tell you,
Mm-hmm.
we would be on a different timeline right now. Like I'm pretty sure
You stared at the void and then blinked back, and you were like, "Oh no."
Oh, all right. That being said, if you've been in the TTRPG space for long enough, you probably had the displeasure of playing with that guy. That guy is a veritable black hole of fun at the table. Someone that if they were yeeted into the sun, your experience would improve tenfold. So, Christian, have you played with that guy?
I sure have. I sure have played with that guy. Do I just go into it?
Yep.
My that guy or the that guys that I've played with are either cultural appropriator that guys who look at a subclass or look at a race and try to play that like race lore accurate, and it's a cringe fest of, oh, this is another cult, this is not a fantasy cult, this is I'm watching someone do blackface without blackface, this is weird, I don't like this, oh no, this is some weeaboo shit, oh no, gotta go, gotta run, gotta get out of here. Gotta. Oh no, they're calling someone master. Can't do that. Nope. Gotta get out of here. Gotta go. Don't do that. And like it really puts into perspective. Like when people say it's fantasy racism isn't real racism, and I see that, and I'm like,
It's my petty rhyme time from 2 episodes ago.
It really is.
It's those people, and also I've played with people who play to alignment to a T, and don't try to go outside of the box of an alignment chart. So when they play like lawful neutral, they'll play lawful neutral. If they play lawful good, they'll play lawful good. If they play true neutral, they're a monster. And an unpredictable force of nature that needs to be stopped. People who just play to type too well to where you go, you should be on a list. Someone gotta call. Someone gotta check up on you. Like those are the two archetypes of that guy, of just like, dude, you gotta get out of the character bleed or whatever. Don't you, that culture's not yours. Ugh. It's like watching some a white person put on the Black Panther mask and going, that's not it, that's take it off, 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 please. It is like I literally I've watched a person like shuck and jive, and I'm like, man, how do you not see it? How do you not? I'm looking at them like, you gotta know, you gotta know, you can't be this sick. There's no way, and it scares me because it's true. It's true.
You touch up on something, and I
What's up?
I don't
unlocked
know.
some gates?
It's like when I see a white girl cosplay Storm, it just
I've yet to see that. Cut that immediately. Cut that out. Cut it out. Don't do that. What? A white woman? I gotta hold on. Now you piqued my curiosity. I gotta hold on. This is gonna be my Arizona moment. This is gonna be my Arizona moment.
There's some celebrity I saw. It was this white lady. She was like, "I love Storm," and like cosplays for everybody. I support that, but also like
Storm's off limits.
Emma Frost is like right there.
Same aesthetic.
I'm like, am I the monster that have I become the monster?
The gatekeeping monster.
That
you can gatekeep a little.
Yeah, you can gatekeep a little.
You can gatekeep a little.
Yeah,
you can't have the gates all swinging willy nilly.
I will put one in chat. I'm putting it in chat.
Okay.
And y'all let me know.
I love that it's Caucasian Storm. Best image.
Am I the bad guy here? Is what because I'm like, and there's a lot. There's a lot.
Like Emma Frost is like right there, dude. Like you can just not do this.
It's so like when you
I don't know
said
that it's gatekeeping so much as protecting your culture and your peace.
Yes, 100%.
I mean, we don't got a lot. That's what I'm saying. I don't.
Like we were already having a colorism issue with Storm. You can't. There
This
ain't no
is-
color here. Like, come on.
No,
What are we doing?
that's just that. You're right. That's just Emma Frost wearing Storm's outfit.
Yeah. Like, just come on now. Like, have some class.
And there are some white guys that cosplay as Black Panther. And it like part of me is just like, you know what? I appreciate you appreciating this character that I've grown up and loved.
Don't let me find out. Don't let me find out you're white under the costume.
you keep that outfit on.
Like that. Like that's
boy.
like, honestly that's how I felt with Hobby Brown with Spider Punk. Because like you have white people cosplay as Spider Punk, and you better keep your fucking mask on. Because if I find out you white, I'm scrapping you. I'm gonna punk you out. Like, like don't do it. Don't do it.
I don't know. I'm torn on this subject because like I hate when like black folks cosplay as characters that aren't black and people are like, well, the character's not fucking and I'm like,
Well, those are spite cosplays. Those are cosplays out of spite. Those are cosplays where I'm like, fuck you, do it.
Yeah.
Reclaim, right?
yeah.
This ain't claiming nothing.
This is appropriating.
This is claiming fraud. Like I said, going Emma Frost going into Storm's closet for a day and be like, ooh, I like this outfit. Like that's there ain't no power in this movement.
Okay, you know, I'm gonna sit and think on this some more. But I just when you mentioned that, I was just like, I've had this thought because I've seen. So I'm like, I've got friends that have done like, I've
I've had friends played white friends played orcs and go into that. And I'm like, no,
No.
Oh
no,
yeah.
don't
Uh-uh.
stop. I've had friends play samurai,
Oh no.
Uh-uh.
and I'm like,
Oh,
don't
no.
do that. Stop.
What do you mean I can't be a ninja master?
I've had friends play monks of the shinobi kind and be that guy. Yeah, it's yep. There exists.
You can gatekeep a little.
You can't keep
As
a
a
little.
treat.
Yeah, it's a treat to yourself. Like I said for my what you call it? My epitaph. You tell your story. Just tell a different story. Don't tell that one.
That one don't belong to you.
That one doesn't belong to you. You know story. Know the stories you can tell. There are Aesop's fables for you. There's
Oh God. I mean, I honestly, y'all have so many other options. Why you gotta fucking sit on our shit?
exactly. And do it bad. Don't even do it good.
I'm not
Don't
gonna
even have the decency to do a good job.
I'm not gonna talk about the quality of anybody's cosplay. I believe anybody that's trying, I appreciate you, but also don't do our shit.
Like, hey, Nora, I'll hate in your stead. Fuck you.
There are so many other white characters in comic books and media that you could play.
Just do it.
Okay,
those
so
ones.
here's the one that I saw.
Mm.
I'm not gonna mention the convention,
Mm-hmm.
but it was a black dude.
Yep.
Who's cosplaying as Black Panther, as you do,
Mm-hmm. As one does.
and his white partner who was cosplaying as Storm.
No.
And I'm like,
no,
brother,
No.
brother.
No.
Brother man.
brother.
Brother man. Well, I appreciate the white chocolate. It does not work for Storm.
Yeah, listen, you could have did Luke Cage and Jessica Jones, and it would have been fine.
Or you have part of an Avengers team with Black Panther and Black Widow.
I mean, I think canonically T'Challa's been in them cheeks, but like
I'm sure. Hey, man, like, I respect a good couple's cosplay, but fuck you. Like, you knew what you did. You knew what you were doing. Fuck you. You did that on purpose. Don't act like you got some. Don't do a surprise. Like like Noir said, he's not gonna do it. He's not gonna call you out.
Like,
I will, bitch. Fucking stop. Get some help. Fucking just either Dream Gay or Madeline Pryor. Fucking do it. Come on now. It's the same bitch. I don't fucking know what you want.
like I'm trying because I don't want to be a hypocrite. Like, like how far does it go? Because I see some Asian T'Challas, and I'm like, y'all feel a type of way when we do anime stuff. So like,
Hey, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I mean, hey, Iron Fist right there. Iron Fist right there. Fuck Danny Rand. All right. Fuck that motherfucker. Like you got y'all got characters. Like, come on now. Stay in your lane. Stay in your fucking lane.
I think this is the perfect spot to do our last segment.
What's up?
We like to end on a positive note.
After being so deep in the shit all Dark Roast.
Yo, we are. Like, listen, if you're a white girl, you've got so many options for the X-Men.
Be white.
So many.
Got so many. You got Storm. You got Storm. You got Rogue. You got Jean Grey. You got not Jubilee. You
Not
do not have
Jubilee.
Jubilee. You don't have Jubilee.
You
But you
Kitty
got
Pryde.
Rogue. You got Jean Grey. You got Kitty Pryde. You got so many options. You got Magic. You got
got
so
Emma
many
Frost.
You
options.
do
You got-
Mystique, Emma Frost. Fucking go for it.
Just
Like,
don't. Just maybe leave Storm the fuck alone, please.
no, not even please. Leave Storm alone. Fuck, please.
But our last segment is the community spotlight. So this is where you can use this platform to show love to anybody you want to in the space. Anybody you think is getting enough shine, anybody you think we should reach out to. This is just where you just give love back to the community. And then after that, we say goodbye. And then everybody goes and has a productive and fun Saturday weekend.
What?
I think I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you had them on the show already, but yeah, like everyone starts with a certain DM. Like people start with either Matt Mercer, Brennan Lee Mulligan, Bria Iyengar. For me personally, I started out with Eric Campbell.
Yeah, we've had Eric on.
Eric gets all my love and respect straight up. Like they're the first GM where I watched them and I was like, yo, this shit's cool. I want to try it out. I want to be in this community. Like D&D is cool. I was like fine, that's whatever. Like literally, he ignited my love for Star Trek RPGs, for Doctor Who RPGs, and for Cypher System / superhero RPGs. And I was like, you could do all that. These are things you can do. It's not just fantasy you can do. You can do sci-fi and superhero shit. Fucking sign me up. And the fact that Eric Campbell is not on the same like mountaintop as Matt Mercer, Brennan Lee Mulligan, the fact that his name is not mentioned more in that space is a
most
fucking crime.
Underrated. I'm telling you, motherfuckers.
It's a fucking crime. Eric, you are a savant for storytelling, and you are. I tweeted about this. I was like, I've rewatched all the Geek and Sundry shows
Shield
back
Tomorrow,
when.
Callisto 6.
Yep.
Eric's TBD RPG.
Mm-hmm. Like I rewatched those multiple times because of how amazing they are story wise. Like, and I always get mad that his name's not brought up in conversation, and he needs to get his name said out more. And like that's just like like he's like there are many reasons why I'm here, but he's the reason why I was interested in TTRPGs in the first place, straight up. So
I don't know how I look my way into playing with that man every week, but I'm just like,
Yo.
I'm not giving it back. I'm not giving it back.
Don't give him back. Keep him. That's a fucking blessing. That's like that's my dream. That's who I want on my dream table. That's who I want telling a story for me. It's fucking Eric Campbell, straight up. That like fucking Star Trek is like right there. Fucking Cyber System is right there. Those I bought those specifically because of him. Straight up.
Oh hell yeah!
I've been,
No,
I've been,
I
I've been
agree with
fiending
that
to play a superhero game since Callisto ended. I've been wanting to play a goddamn superhero game with Cyber System. I've been fiending at the bit. That was years ago. That was like a half decade ago at this fucking point. Like,
See, and this is why I love the concept for you meet at a table, because like this is an easy booking for another episode right here.
if you get me on a fucking table with Eric Campbell, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna act. Motherfucker, this is about to be a fucking riot. I'm gonna be on my best Negro behavior. You fucking hear me right now? I'm gonna be all prim and proper and shit.
That's the whole point, because like I'm like, I got friends over here, but I want them together. Put them together. We make something awesome. Hell, fucking yeah.
Like watching Callisto 6, watching that team, watching that group role play that story together. I was like, man, that's it. That's the story. That's the superhero story I want to be able to tell with the characters, with the players too. I was like, man, that's a fucking stellar table of people. Like that's it. Like that's what I want. That's right there. I never been more envious and wanting more than watching any table that Eric GMs fucking rock with it. And I'm like
that's the hardest part of being in stream punks is like, we'll be like, all right, this show ended, what do we want to do now? And I'm like, I want to do more of the show that just ended. Like, the fuck does it have to be like, we did Predation, which is a Cypher System game, and I didn't know Cypher System, so I came in like, I'm just gonna try it half play.
right.
But by the end of it, I'm like, I don't want to go.
like honestly, like the TTR Eric's the DVD the Doctor Who one.
Yeah, TBD.
Reignited my love for Doctor Who, straight up. Where I was like, this I want to see more stories in this universe with this crew, with this Doctor.
Yeah.
And then Shield of Tomorrow.
So good.
Yeah, and Shield of Tomorrow is like Shield of Tomorrow and Clear Skies. I want more of the adventures of that crew. I want and Clear Skies Perseverance and like all that shit. I'm like, man, what the fuck? People are so creative. I'm like, god damn. Envy that not even jealous, that the envy of like that the envy that drives you, that you're like, I want to be able to be in tables that tell stories like that grip me that much that I want people to be like, I want to watch that show over and over and over again, already knowing what's going to happen, but you still watch anyway, like any old classic TV show.
Yeah.
That's the kind of storytelling I strive for.
You think of Shield of Tomorrow, you think of Sam climbing a mountain. Noir doesn't get the reference, but you and I.
See, I feel torn, because I'm like, part of me wants to go back and watch all of the old stuff, but I kind of like being surprised, because there'll be shit that happens while we play, and the audience starts freaking the fuck out, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
Yep. That's exactly it. That's why I was so glad with Unprepared Casters, specifically because I was sitting there, I was like, I haven't watched any of the old arcs, but anytime I saw people like, it's like Arc 3 reference, Arc 5 reference, I was like, I don't fucking know what that means.
But I'm excited to be here.
I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to tell a story and build this world with people. And the fact that like for Clear Skies and Shield of Tomorrow and Perseverance, it's all set in the same place. I'm like, that's fucking sick. I know exactly what they're talking about. I love that shit. That's the kind of storytelling I strive for. That's why I'm in so many goddamn stories, because I'm hoping for that sweet spot, which is happening with us, with the groups, with the group we're Reclaimers, where we're telling these stories, and I'm always so excited to watch them again. not watch them to see how I can improve. No, I'm watching them again because I enjoy playing them and I love the memories of them. I'm gonna be watching that fucking Haunted West game playthrough multiple times because of how chaotic that bitch got immediately.
Well, you got anybody else you'd like to drop for your community spotlight?
My community let's see. My crew I can't pick one. My crew at Darkness over New Orleans, Robin the God, Roll for Dylan, Thaddeus Atlas. Those three are so welcoming in the World of Darkness space. Particularly Robin and Dylan are well versed in the World of Darkness space, and they don't use it to torment us, me and Thaddeus, because we're new to the whole thing. We're new to the whole World of Darkness world, and from what we've heard slash what we've seen from outside sources, that darkness can be depressing as fuck and just a nightmare to navigate through safety tool wise. And both Robin and Dylan have just made the World of Darkness ironically feel so safe to be in, that I'm happy to explore the other worlds, the werewolf world, the changeling world, the mage world. I'm excited to see how other GMs handle that setting for someone who's as ignorant as I am in that lore. Like there is like Laura actually showed me, like, because I play the Prince of Chicago in All Night Society, right? Yeah. For Queens Court Games, and they showed me the old picture of Kevin Jackson, and that motherfucker is that old Kevin Jackson is the most jigaboo ass nigga I ever seen in my goddamn life. Like he's like caricature of how that motherfucker looked in the old days. He looks much more presentable now. And just knowing that Dylan is curated this world where that's not even that caricature or caricatures like it are nowhere near his game, has really made me want to explore darker RPGs more. Because I'm not a fan. Hey, fun fact: I hate horror. I hate that. I being scared. Why would you? Again, it's the whole bullying argument. Like, why would I want to be a bully? Why would I want to scare myself? Why would I not want? Why would I not want sleep? I love sleep.
That's
like,
how I feel about spicy food. Like, why do I want to?
Why would I want to hurt myself? Me and you want to say wavelength. Why the fuck would I want to hurt myself? What the fuck? Why would I want to torture myself later in the bathroom? And where have I gone wrong? Why the fuck would I do that? So and like I stick with more fantasy and sci-fi and like Power Rangers and superhero shit. That's my niche.
That's why I can't wait to see you in the Marvel system, because honestly, the powers you get, I'm
gonna be a menace. I'm gonna be an absolute. I'm like you think like you. I usually play in more serious RPGs. I play a stalwart like leadership type motherfucker. I'm going nuts. You think Spider-Man gonna be a problem? Like I said, I'm a fucking torture J. Jonah Jameson if he's in this goddamn world. This motherfucker is gonna get a photo op. Like it's on site. But the Darkness Over New Orleans crew has really made me more interested to play in the darker, more horror bit. Like there's so many horror RPGs where I'm like, God damn, can I get some lightness and can I get some sunlight? Some sunshine, some hope. What happened to hope? Hope is a great emotion. I know we opened the Pandora's box, but hope is still in there. Hope is still in that bitch. Like, what the fuck?
Thank you. Like, I like believing in something at the end of the day.
Call me a sucker. I love heroes. I love heroes and villains in classic literature. I don't rock with the desperation and depression and just the stalwart darkness of darker RPGs, but I'll play them. I'm learning to play more of them because they delve deep into the human emotion or whatever. But just let me like pilot a mecha or
We
Or-
need a good mecha system. Like
or-
I'm
right
trying to
there.
learn
Convictor
Lancer.
Drive is right there. Convictor Drive is right. Hold on. Get out of here. Convictor
The
Drive.
last one I tried was Lancer, and it was rough. So
Convictor Drive. Try it.
I'm gonna have to look
fucking
that
solid.
up.
Yes, it is. It is as mecha, like small, almost like Gundam size mecha, or much like or smaller size mecha in that case. And it's story based as fuck. Is got a very interesting Like, look at that fucking cover. Look at that fucking thing. Look at that. It's
Oh,
fucking
Line Wing
sick.
did that.
Yeah, Lion Wing. It's a very.
Oh, is that the one I reported yesterday?
Yeah. Line Wing is re-releasing a TTRPG from Japan that was really popular in the 80s. They're
Yes.
re-releasing it. What's it called?
I can't remember what it's called. I know what you're talking about. Fuck.
Yep.
This is the same thing. This is the same. Like this is their mech version of their anime their TTRPG, and it's good.
Where's Blade?
Where's Blade? Yes.
Okay.
Like,
All
this,
right.
This is like their Common Rider Power Ranger like kind of like Gundam answer. And I'm a big fan. So I gotta find a group to play it with. But
Hell yeah. Well, I'm trying to play more games in the summer, so we'll see about setting up a little mech game. We're reclaiming every genre, so that
Yeah.
might be next on the list.
mhm.
But Anita,
Summer
do
of
you have
Noir.
anybody? Would you have anybody you'd like to put in the community spotlight?
Yeah, my community spotlight goes to the Noir Enigma, who is a multi-award
Fuck!
winning and nominated actual
Yeah.
player.
In the illegal transmission, Helldivers.
I've heard good things about this Noir Enigma.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's my
God.
spotlight for this week is this multi-award nominated and winning actual play superstar on the rise, Summer of Noir. Hashtag
Summer of Noir.
Now,
Summer of Noir.
don't even try to make
Summer of
that.
Noir.
Hashtag hot noir
Hashtag
summer.
Hashtag Hot Noir Summer.
I
Hashtag.
Hot noir
guarantee
summer.
you,
Hot
there's
noir
enough
summer.
people that hate my guts enough that'll never take off.
Well, they can burn in the fucking sun. How about that? They can burn in your brightness. They can burn in your brilliance. How about that? Fuck them. Fuck
Mm.
them. Fuck them. How about that? Come at like no, like straight up. Fuck you. Like this, you hate on my boy. Fuck you. Straight up. Like go eat dirt. Like
This just hit my timeline. Roll20 is looking for a community manager, so I know we have some community managers that are
Yeah,
looking.
Daddy announced a couple weeks ago that he's stepping down.
Oh,
Wow, I didn't know that.
oh shit. Did not know that.
Good terms. He's leaving at the end of the month.
Nice. Good for them.
Yeah,
Good for that buff himbo ass
Sexy
motherfucker.
motherfucker. All right. Well, that
Do you have
being
anybody for a community spotlight, Noir?
like of course my reclaimer team.
Mhm.
You've got the fantastic Jazz, Cinderskora. You've got Christian, Fluffy Goomba. You got Lauren Tutu, Laura. You've got Mad B Rob. Shout out to Calamity for just handling shit at Telltale.
Oh yes.
They came out of nowhere and they are
I love Calamity.
fucking organized.
Yeah.
And Calamity even got a spotlight over at PAX East, so be sure to show them love.
Mhm.
Then I'm showing some love over to the team that I did the Daggerheart beta test with, which is the fine folks over at the Crit Hit Chronicles. Just a lovely team there. Shoot. What else do we got? And a special shout out to Helena Handbasket, local to Chicago, does fantastic nerd themed burlesque. If you're in town, check out Newport Theater, support local art. And finally, this just hit my inbox, but it is for the community, so I'm gonna talk about it.
Spotlight.
Which is as soon as I could get back to my goddamn inbox, because I gave myself a little note that I wanted to talk about this, which is there we go. So the fantastic folks over at SideQuest, the stream team that I'm on, are doing a Detroit-based nonprofit organization, charity called Living Arts. Living Arts ignites creativities of the lives of Detroit youth through performance, visual, and media arts. And right now they were told that they need to vacate their artistic home that they've been in for 10 years. They got less than 2 months notice. So we're going to be doing a whole stream for them come April. I'm going to do it on my individual Twitch channel. I'm going to work with the folks here at Critical Misses to see if we can throw some additional support. We might even have a representative of Living Arts as a guest for Morning Ritual so we can spread more awareness of this charity.
Hell yeah.
But the long and short of it is that art is under attack everywhere because capitalism is fucking evil. So if you have the means to support Living Arts, please do so. And if there is something similar to where you live, just any kind of program or organization that supports the youth through art, through music, through any means of that nature, please support them and support your local libraries. We owe it to Michael, the sweetheart from TikTok, to do it. But
Hell yeah.
that is me.
Awesome. And I think with that, we are going to get the heck out of here. We're going to go on a raid to Sam Min-Max Delev's channel.
Sam Min-Max Delev, let's go.
Who is currently playing some Tuturpagas. In fact, this professional Tuturpaga player is versus Act 1 of Baldur's Gate 3.
Nice.
So we're going to go say hello to Sam. Thank you all so much for stopping by and hanging out with us today. But until next time, the ritual has concluded. Bye, everybody.
Bye. I didn't even try to say it this time.